Well, hello and welcome back in, everybody. We are here, stuck in this mud. No, not exactly stuck. Kind of seems like it. You know what? I'm not moving. Yeah, okay, we might actually be stuck. Let's try that low high or something. Not seeing any winch points. This might be a bad idea. But anyways, we are back here on episode 6 of SnowRunner on hard mode. And man, this is not a good start. Not a good start at all. So I got some winch points over here. Let's just go ahead and grab one. Hopefully it kind of get me up out of that rut. Got some comments to read off here. I'm gonna be reading comments off from episode 2 this time around. And I'm not even sure if I'm in the right gear. Low, high, low, low. I don't know. What? Oh, come on. This is ridiculous. I got mud tires. Got a pretty good truck here too. And I only got one winch point. Let's just go ahead and drive up out of this area. We'll try to approach this a different way. So I want to work on that drainage in the top right. Right there, that's going to be some pretty easy-ish missions, I guess, task. At least I thought it was. I mean, I'm just totally drowning down in there. I'm not liking that at all. So we'll try to come from a different angle, maybe even hit it up over here where this tree is. Yeah, sometimes it's not best to follow the path. As you can see right there, I'm just perfectly fine right through this without following the path. A lot of winch points out through here, so might be struggling to get across a lot of this stuff, but these winches are going to be pretty nice, or these winch points will at least. Now, like I did say, got some comments to read off of episode 2. Let's go ahead and jump into the first one here. We got Snow Dude. Hey, Snow Dude, really do appreciate you coming back in here and everything. I've already said that once before, but hey, it means a lot. And hold on, trying to figure out what I'm doing here. His comment said, you need to stop hating yourself and actually play normal mode, but keep the grind going. Yeah, no, I do it because I hate myself. That's why I'm on this hard mode. I do it because I hate myself. No, I don't know. Normal mode, I did that live stream for a while there. Before I forget, but thank you, Snow Dude, for stopping in, watching, leaving a comment. But yeah, I did that normal mode for a little while there. And I think I just made it too easy by adding all these different mods and stuff. And oh gosh, there's no winch points. Okay, this ain't good. Maybe I can't do this mission as easy as I thought I could. What in the world is going on here? You know, let's go around this water. I think I can make it around. Turn those headlights on, getting a little dark. But yeah, I did that normal mode on that live stream, and I'm telling you, I just think I made it a little too easy with all the mods I added in there and everything. So maybe an attempt at normal mode could be coming in the future, not anytime soon. I'd like to get into some multiplayer and stuff if this game does take off enough to where I build up a big audience for this game. We could possibly look at doing multiplayer there. Also, that just comes down to the time. I ain't got the time. I got way too many ambitions and goals out there. Time is hard to find. It really is. Okay, it looks like this is going along fairly good until I say that. Let's see here what I got over here. Got something over there. Got something over there. I need to get in that direction. You know what, let's go to the left. Yeah, I think we might be able to pull something off over there. I am kind of worried about how deep this water is. And, how much I might sink down in there because I do not have any snorkel. We already saw a little bit of a warning water damage type thing. I don't think it's too deep. Of course, I'll try to stay out of as much. There it is, dangerous water level. Coming along pretty nicely though, still making it. I just ran over a tree. There are some more upgrade parts I can definitely get for this thing once we get the money and once we get the right level. I believe that is what's holding me back quite a bit, is the right level. Water damage to the truck. No, 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 no. Okay, we're good. We're good. Now, I say none of this out here is too deep, but I believe I've actually ran through a part somewhere out here where it just completely buried my vehicle. That's whenever I was on normal and I had these beefed up trucks and everything, and I was just running through this with no issue. So yeah, I guess it is a possibility still, and this is not looking good out here either. Come on, let's get it. Oh, that is really deep right there. Pulling that tree over too. That's not good. Not good at all. Well, hey. Tree stayed up and I made it. That's all that really matters, right? Almost to this first pump. Honestly, I believe this might be our hardest pump to reach. The most swap land to get through and everything. Let's see what I got for winches here. I don't know if anything on the land will help out good. Oh, no, that's it's pulling me. Honestly, I thought that was some little tiny bush that would get ripped out of the ground. So my voice might sound a little bit off. Got a little bit of a throat issue, some cold or something going on. I'm not sure. It hadn't been affecting me too much, but just my voice might be a little off. Maybe it sounds better. Maybe you're like, oh, I can actually listen to this guy now. Okay, I went through a bunch of fuel. Now we gotta kind of do that to get out of here. Kinda. How do I want to get out of here, though? That's the thing. How do I want to get out of here? I think I'm gonna shoot over this direction here, jump through here, come this way, and we need to go to the farm. That's our next stop. This pump right over here by the farm. I guess we could go all the way to the farm this way, or well, I definitely don't want to drive this way. Let's put it that way, because I was having a hard time on the trail there. So yeah, we're gonna go this way. If I can make it over there. Nah, I got a feeling I can make it over there as long as this thing doesn't sink. And I believe I'm actually caught on a tree right now. Some down tree there. Yep, just ran it over. I saw it drop to the ground. Now, a little bit more on that comment from Snow Dude about punishing myself with this. My thinking behind doing hard mode is the fact that I'm about to spend hundreds of hours on this game creating content. So if I'm going to spend all that time creating the content, I might as well just do it on the hardest mode instead of wasting my time doing it easy. Now, I do know this will be hundreds of hours because of how big this game is. But for example, I'm doing State of Decay 2 also, and I started on a normal mode. Yeah, I didn't start on a hard mode there, but I also know I'm not going to spend hundreds of hours on that normal mode. And I'm trying to relearn the game there. So those are two totally different games, but two different scenarios of why I would start on a hard mode versus why not. Honestly, I don't think there's too big of a difference with this being on hard mode. Obviously, with this right here, if I was not on hard, I would recover it for free. I would hit the recovery, go to the garage, and then go hit up the next pump. Yeah, really, really easy. I probably abused that recover option quite a bit. I used it a lot. Now our engine is a little damaged there. We have some repair parts on the top. I'm not too worried about that yet. We're actually going to be zooming by a repair trailer here in a minute. Hopefully this works out right here. Come on, let's get it. I believe the ground here is pretty hard. I can see rocks and everything sticking up out of the ground here. Only issue I'm worried about is that water level. I don't actually travel this path very often. Very rarely do I come across this spot right here. Here we go, getting over here where this oil stuff is. I haven't been over here yet on this series, but there is a repair slash fuel trailer here. I believe it's got repair and fuel in it, so let's see what we can steal out of this. I don't want to steal the fuel. I want to steal the fuel from somewhere else. Let's just go ahead and repair from there. Roof rack, no? Oh, maybe it doesn't. Or maybe I got to be hooked up to it. Let's see here. Can I hook up to that? I'm not sure. Probably not. Probably not. No, I cannot. Okay. Yeah, maybe I do got to be hooked up to it. Looking like repair. Nope, not an option. How about refuel? Maintenance trailer. Yeah. Okay, I guess it works from the maintenance trailer, but as far as repair, I'm not seeing the option to repair from there. Now, like I was saying, I don't want to steal the fuel from that. I got another spot I'm going to steal some fuel from. I don't even know where that trailer goes, if I need to save it for anything. I don't have any idea. If y'all know, let me know in the comments. It's probably going to be a while before I get over there and actually take that trailer for any use. It might be a while. I'm thinking about it more and more now. But anyways, let's go ahead and go into our next comment here. We got Chris Stewart. Chris Stewart, a long time fan of the channel, I guess. Maybe we can say fan. I don't know. I see him a lot. A lot. Starting to get tired of this guy. Nah, I'm just kidding. Hey, I really do appreciate it, man. I'm telling you. It means a lot. I've been seeing him for a long time across all my channels. Stalker much, maybe? No, I'm just kidding. A great guy, funny guy, always giving me a hard time. So let's see what he said here. You know what this needs? Question mark. Controller. So I'm thinking maybe he was saying it needs a controller. I'm using a controller. I'm actually using a PS5 controller. I went out and bought one just for this series, because the other PS5 controllers have been getting like stick drift on them for my kids. So I think that's what he's talking about. I did leave a comment about there asking if there's something else, and he never replied. So I don't know. But either way, Chris Stewart, thank you for all that support, all those comments you leave every single video. Man, it means a lot. It really does. Hopefully you're watching, hopefully you're liking. Well, hopefully you're watching the whole thing, and hopefully you're liking each one too. That would be a little extra there, but I'll tell you what, man, it means a lot. It really does. 12 liters of fuel. I should probably refuel. Nah, I think I'll be fine. Now that little thing in the top left, I don't think I'm going to leave it up there full time anymore. I'm going to pop it up whenever something happens, whether a repair, a rollover, or a stuckness happens. Stuckness. I don't know how to say that in proper English, but whether we get stuck or not, I'll probably pop that up for like a little bit and take it back down. I don't really want to leave it up there in the top left. I'm not liking it being up there in the top left full time. I probably could make it a little bit smaller. Oh well, I'll just pop it up and down whenever something actually happens. We got a little tracker there. I think that'd be fun for the series. I'm telling you, one time, one episode, not this series obviously, but one other series I was doing on my other channel. Ooh, gosh, I rolled over like 10 times in an episode. Okay, that's probably exaggerating, but still, it was up there. It was up there. Oh, I wonder if I'm gonna make it. 2 liters of fuel left, and the fuel trailer is right over there. I did take it down to 2-wheel drive just to try to save some fuel. It's moving kind of slow. Don't know what's going on here. Oh, it's because of the low fuel. Oh, come on, put on over there. Make it, make it. Come on, you got it. Woo! Oh. Oh no! Hey, I think I made it. Don't even need to use that stuff off the roof rack. Out of fuel, but I'm still going. Got that atomic winch. Forgot about that. I was like, how am I still going? That's what I'm talking about right there. I was just making a little struggle on myself there. That'd be fun. Yeah, we still got plenty of fuel on the top there. I believe two tanks full, a little over 2 tanks full. Just didn't want to use it. Okay, finally over here to the next pump. I guess this is find the pump near the farm. Reading that off the top right there. So I decided to take the scenic route, or basically the easier route. I stuck to the main paved road instead of trying to cut through that farm. That farm's a pain to go through. And on my way over here, I was thinking more and more about this spot that I'm about to cross. I'm pretty sure it's really deep. So let's see what happens here. Hopefully it's not too deep. Oh, okay, okay. Hey, we good. We good. We made it. Oh, man. Made it a lot easier than I thought. I thought it was a lot deeper than that. Obviously, if I go off to a different area, it might be a little bit deeper. But I think I found a pretty good path right there where it wasn't so deep. I need to follow that path back. Now we got find the pump near the garage. Okay, we'll do that here in just a second. We're going to head that way. It's not necessarily near the garage, it's behind the garage, but we will head to the garage first, go ahead and refuel there, and then we'll head to that actual pump. Now, this whole episode here, we're probably just going to be kind of scouting around, you know, messing around. We're going to be in the scout. Go ahead and utilizing it to its max, trying to get these missions done. I believe this one actually pays really good. I thought it was like $3 grand or something like that. I would say that's pretty good. Now, if I really wanted to, I should go out there to that watchtower and get that watchtower. I'm just not worried about it yet. We're going to have to head out there eventually and grab a downed truck. So whenever I got a truck strong enough to get out there and recover that truck, yeah, I'll get that watchtower. I'm just not worried about doing it right now. Oh, hey, take that all-wheel drive off, save that fuel, right? You know what? We're at 3.4 liters. What are we at with the all-wheel drive? We're at 5.5 liters with the all-wheel drive. So yeah, saving that a little bit. That's liters per minute. Now, somebody has commented, I'm not reading this comment off from episode 2, but somebody has commented somewhere in there saying I should change it over to gallons instead of liters. I cannot change that while in the middle of hard mode. That is very unfortunate. I think I could change it before I begin hard mode, but I always forget to do that all the time. I don't know. I'm so used to liters as well, and honestly, I think this comment might have came off a short, so I'll probably never get around to reading it. But yeah, I'm so used to liters as well from Farm Sim, so it doesn't really matter to me. Plus, once you get into gallons, it's a lot smaller of a number, so I like seeing a bigger number instead of a smaller number there. Oh man, I probably should have turned right back there and went up. Oh well. Let's hit up the farm and then we'll see where this pump is exactly. We still have plenty of fuel, but I refill every single chance I got. Even though I got all that extra fuel on the top, it's important. Refuel, refuel, refuel. Definitely don't want to run out, and I want to drain these. I want to drain them bad. And you know what? I might be able to repair. Got a nice repair thing here. That ain't a bad idea since I'm here. Is there a repair option? Oh, nope. It's giving me the roof rack. I guess you do got to be hooked to it. Huh. Interesting. Don't want to use the roof rack, though. I got 4 tires on the roof rack? You got to be kidding me. That's crazy. Don't see those on there. I only see 1. But it was telling me I had 4. This thing blows through fuel pretty fast, I think. Or maybe it's just not that big of a tank. I don't know. Oh, anyways, I gotta check the map. I'm not 100% sure where I'm even going. Okay, back in this way. Yeah, that's what I was saying. I could have turned right here, headed up this way, and then shot out there. I don't know if that would have necessarily saved me any time or anything. It probably would have took longer because of having to climb up the hill type part. It's pretty uphill over there. This one's just a little muddy up ahead, and then I'll make it through there. Got a trailer in the way. I remember I ditched a trailer out here. I need to hook up to that trailer and just hit delete on it. Go ahead and get rid of it for good. I might have some mods on here just because I had mods on normal mode. I'm not running anything modded. I don't even know how mods really work on hard mode, but the only thing I can think of why I might have some mods is every time I think of these trailers, I'm like, I think I have some off-road trailers available. But the issue with those off-road modded trailers, they're free. And plus, I'm not going to run any mods on this. It's just going to be kind of a true hard mode type thing without mods. I mean, you get some of those mods in there, they're just so cheaty. I mean, what's your definition of cheaty, I guess? Okay, what do we got here? Why is this not moving? We'll put it in low, low minus, low plus. There we go, getting right up that. Guess it just wasn't working that good. Oh, good, we made it out of there, though. I'd really like to upgrade the engine on this thing. I feel like the engine's kind of weak. Need to get some upgrade to it. I'm kind of liking this SnowRunner gear box thing. It's actually pretty nice with the low plus. do it. The low plus goes kind of fast, I think. Well, obviously not as fast as automatic, but it still goes kind of fast. And that's what I'm liking. Speed. I am speed. Ciao. Sorry. I think I did that earlier in a different episode too. Yeah, my kid was playing some speed running type game or something like that off of Roblox or somewhere. And I was like, you got to say your speed. You got to do the whole Lightning McQueen thing. You got to do it. He's like, no, I'm not doing that. Yeah, he was streaming it or recording it or something like that. That's why I was saying he had to say it. Good times, good times. Man, these kids, they got bright futures. Can't wait to see what they do with their future. I see great opportunities for them to grow, at least my older one, for him to grow into content creating full time and kind of take over where I'm at here, and we work together. Now the younger one, I'm not sure exactly what he's going to do and everything. He does like videography type stuff, so I think we can make something work as far as the whole content creating still as well. And honestly, it's all up to them what they want to do. I'm not pushing them to do anything. They came to me a long time ago saying they wanted to do video games and content creation. I was like, okay. But at first I said no. And then after a while I was like, okay. So now I started learning it, and now I'm doing it, and now I'm doing it full time. It's kind of crazy to think of. Actually, I had a nightmare last night that I had to go back to work. I had an interview. Yeah, that was, well, the interview, I had no pants on for some reason. That was weird. Maybe a little too much information there. Yeah, no, but that's pretty funny. I call it a nightmare. We'll go ahead and accept this. $3,000 to recover that thing. Oh, man, that's some good money. And there we go. Just got 180 XP, $3,050. What's to say? Nicely done with these pumps. We can finally start getting things back to normal around here. Okay, I still got a couple more comments to read off. I actually got 2 more to read off from episode 2, and I'll get to them eventually. I'm in no hurry. We got a little bit longer on this episode to go. I got another 30-40 minutes of recording I could do. Ish. Something like that. So if y'all didn't know, I play this game for about 45 minutes to about, well, 45 minutes to about an hour. I play the game, recording it, talking, chatting, narrating everything, just having fun with it. That's the way I do it. I then take that and break it up and kind of knock out all the quiet parts. That's the plan. Now that drowned truck. Don't want to do that. I actually want to do this King of the Hill over here. Like I said, I was going to kind of stick to the scout thing. So we'll come down this way. We'll turn here. Come up that way, go there, turn that way, King of the Hill. And we'll start there. There's one right past that. Oh, hello. I'm a little stuck here. Now, I don't plan on going to refuel or anything like that, and I will run out of fuel. So, there's no doubt about that. Okay, a little stuck here. Let's see what we got. Let's find a winch point. Okay, there's one on the other side of that large log. Let's just go to the back of the truck to that big, large log right beside us. See if that can pull us up enough. There it goes. Pulls us up enough to get to this other winch point. That's good enough for me. Come on. Get on out of here. It's so dark. Yeah, that's one thing I do hate about hard mode. Can't change that. Oh, dangerous water levels. I never like playing games when they're dark, just as viewer perspective. I don't think y'all can see it that good. Honestly, I'm not even sure if y'all are watching. A lot of people just put these on in the background. And speaking of putting these on in the background, people love supercuts for that. And I got a supercut coming out soon. Every 5 episodes, I'm going to throw together a supercut. And then I'm going to have to delete all the recordings to free up space on my hard drive. So, episode 5's already recorded, obviously, because it's 6. Working on getting that edited now, and then I'm going to turn in episode 1 through 5 to Supercut for those people that like them longer. And then episode 1 through 5 and that Supercut will be deleted. Now, I don't know how long that comes out to, like 2 to 3 hours or something like that. It's not a super cut. It's still pretty long, I think. And like I said, people like them a little bit longer for that stuff. They like to run stuff in the background while I work, all that stuff. Let me know where you're watching from right now, and that'd be pretty cool. And also, hey, while you're letting me know that, don't forget to hit that like button, because that's important to get this out there to everybody. Very, very important. And you know what? We'll go ahead and read off the next comment. Like I said, there's 2 more left. We'll go ahead and get into one more here. This is Hanzob, Hanzob, what it says on there or something like that. Let me make this corner first. Trying to read this stuff and drive at the same time is no fun. Actually, it makes it pretty fun. Accidents happen. I think you should get on some friends to get on this game. First off, very brave of you to assume I have friends. Just kidding. Well, kind of sad, but let's just skip over that part. That's what I did. Trust me, it makes it harder to lose it. Yeah, I did some multiplayer in the past. So before I forget, thank you, Hanzo. and Zob for stopping in, watching, leaving a comment. So yeah, I did that stuff in the past. I did some live streams on normal, had some people come in. So we had some pretty good trucks and everything. We were on normal, no big deal. You just hit recovery, you're good to go. And these people that kept coming in, some of them just kept getting stuck, flipping over left and right, stuck over here, stuck over there. So I don't know if I got the best friend group to do that quite yet. And honestly, I think I have trust issues. And honestly, I don't even think I'd want to help somebody on hard mode because I'm afraid I would mess up and ruin their whole progress or something like that. So I don't want to put that burden on anybody, really. That's kind of my idea behind it. King of the Hill, blah, 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 $2,800, 160 XP. We will be getting that. It's actually pretty easy. I'll show you on the map real quick. Well, kind of easy. Got to climb up a hill. Let's not fall. We go to the south peak here, then I drive down the side of the mountain over here. No road, just off-roading it. And then we come over here to the north peak. And then I drive off the side of that, and then I hit up this watchtower. It's kind of my normal route I run all the time with this mission. A lot of driving off the side of the mountain. That can't be good. That cannot be good. Yeah, we'll see what happens, though. And I am happy I got the autonomous winch. I will not do this mission here if I do not have the autonomous winch, because mainly that whole driving off the side of the mountain. I tend to not have too many problems going up the mountain, and this actually might go a lot smoother if I put it in that low-high or the low-low. Well, low-minus. I still like saying low-low and low-high. So it probably won't be too bad if I put it in there. But most of my issues come from whenever I try to go down the mountain. Yeah, there's a lot of issues there. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Issues. No issues. The only thing I hate about using that low thing over there is I got to shift to get back in reverse. That's the only thing I hate about it. I'm over here trying to back up. I'm like, why ain't it backing up? So I tend to stay in that automatic quite a bit. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Come on. Not handling an automatic there. It's not wanting to climb the hill. And I had that issue a little bit earlier where it just kind of stopped on me. Didn't have enough power. It seemed like I had enough power to get up the hill. So I am having to use that low quite a bit. And traveling down a hill, it's actually kind of smart to also do low and stuff like that as well, because that will make you go slower down the hill and you won't hit a bump and just flip over or something like that. You'll come up to a bump real slow. So if you just have it in low going down a hill, you tend to do pretty good. Just take it nice and slow, creep down the hill. Oh gosh, there is a rock there. I don't know, that rock came out of the middle of nowhere. Not even a rock, a boulder. That came out of the middle of nowhere. Never saw it coming. As I'm driving up here with all these boulders beside me. Okay, made it to the first peak. Let's go ahead and get a nice little screenshot. Now here's the trouble part. Let's see here. I don't go off the top part here. I go off the top part on the other one though. I come over here to this area. That's actually a pretty good area to work out of, around. Then I tend to go up the hill right here and then down to here. That's the idea. This right here is just a little too sloped to navigate, so that's why I do it that way. Let's go ahead and back on up. Got to put in auto for that. I could skip the auto part, go straight to the reverse, but no point in that, especially since I got to do like a 10-point turnaround here because I don't know how to drive correctly. Out of fuel. Oh, I was not paying attention there. Okay. That definitely does not count as getting stuck. I mean, we can refuel right here. Okay, one more tank full and I'm out. Ooh, I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to complete this. Sure hope I can. Ooh, getting a little close to the edge there. A little too close for comfort. Come on, back it up a little bit. Oh, man. My heart to stop a little. I mean, there's no winch points around here. Not really. So even if I do roll down the side of the hill, I better hope I get near a tree, because I got nothing to recover this. I sold off that other Scout. I did mention I want to keep it just for backup, but I think I got a little too greedy there and decided to sell it, even though I didn't make much money from it. I really should have kept it. Oh, man. Whose idea was this? You know what? That counts as a rollover. Engine did stall. Okay. Got a winch, though. Autonomous winch, that is. We'll go ahead and try to flip this over. That's not pretty. Did not quite work as nice as I thought it would. I mean, that's only one rollover. I'm not going to count it again, even though it's that engine stalled. Oh, no. That's kind of my way up that hill, too. Come on. Get me flipped over. You gotta be kidding me. Really? Really? How in the world? Oh, it starts. Oh, a little engine damage there. Hey, that didn't flip over. I mean, the engine did stall. I don't know if I'm gonna count that as 2 or not. This is ridiculous. Yeah, let's go ahead and count that as 2. I don't know what I'm seeing. This is the worst trouble I've ever had with this. You know, sometimes I wonder if I ever know what I'm doing. Come on. You know what? Let's count that as 3. Who cares? See, this top part right here should just flip it right over. Just like that. Well, I've been trying to do this whole entire time. Now, how do I want to get out of this? I mean, I'm already pretty much down here. Huh. Can I just drive straight across? Maybe. Try to back out. Try to back out. Hey, 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 hey. Definitely not taking the main road out of here. The autonomous winch for the win. For sure. Oh, almost flipped over again. Horrible driving skills. Oh no, is that a rock I can't get across? No, I think I can make that. Maybe. If I stay upright. That's the main trick. I gotta stay upright. Trying to drive it in low, but like I said, I got no reverse, but you can use gravity obviously just to let it naturally back up. There we go. Crawling up that. Looking good, working good. Am really concerned though. I'll probably run out of fuel. Okay, made it over here. No problemo. No problems at all. That's whenever I just cut all that stuff out. I'm just kidding. Not happening. Like to show all the mess ups, all my horrible driving skills. So now that I'm over here, we're gonna come down here, make a right turn, come over here, make a left turn, and then head up that mountainside right there. And hopefully I got enough fuel to get up there and get out of there. Heading up the mountainside now. Of course, following the trail. Getting up there, I guess, is pretty easy. Like I said, going down, that's the hard part. But now we're going to go ahead and read off our last comment here. This is comments from episode 2. Don't forget. Now, this is all the comments that was out as of the time of recording this. So, you left a comment a little bit later on. Sorry I missed it. No exact particular time limit I got on those. I mean, these comments have been out, or this episode's been out for like 3 or 4 days. So, you can see that with the little pictures. I actually take those little snippets at the time of recording of this, so you can see it's like 3 or 4 days since the video or the comment was released, which is around the same time the video got released. But anyways, this one is from Ranger Gaming. He said, I hate the farm, I always get stuck there. Okay, yeah. Yeah, I think I remember that episode. I definitely get stuck there. And that is exactly why I avoided it earlier. That would have been a great time to read that comment off. But yeah, I said I have took the scenic route, basically the easy route, the one on the asphalt, and I avoided the farm. So yeah, no, you got a point there. Hey, Ranger Gaming, thanks for stopping in, watching, leaving the comment. Really do appreciate it. Appreciate all your support and everything. So that's all the comments from episode 2. Now it's time for y'all to leave. If you were waiting on your comment to be read. Nah, I'm just kidding. Don't leave. Stick around for a little bit. Maybe something funny will happen. And finally making it to the top of the North Peak. And I spoke a little too soon because we kind of stalled out there for a second. Got to put it in low to make it up here. There it goes. Now ain't that pretty? No, it's not. Just waste my time doing that. But I get paid for it, so it's not a waste, right? $2,800, 16 or 160 XP. Not an easy climb, but well worth it. No, it's not worth it at all, man. I do not know what you're talking about. Okay, I want to go down this way. Or I could go down this way. That ain't a bad idea. We're gonna go down this way, head for that watchtower over there. Hopefully we can get that watchtower. Make a little bit of extra XP there. Get some stuff unlocked, and then obviously make it back for some fuel. But here we go. We'll go ahead and pop that in low so it kind of creeps down a little slower. Let's go put that in low. It's actually creeping slower than low was, obviously, because it speeds. So that's pretty nice. I like that. That's making it easy to go down. I'm telling you, there's so many times I've ran right into these trees. Or a few times I've actually tumbled down the hill. Actually, I think I was reading off a comment from Snow Dude one time and I tumbled down the hill. That same hill. I can't see anything. There's a tree there. There's a tree there too. Try and do like a 10-point turnaround here. Let's use the winch to assist with that. And also the winch might keep me upright because I'm a little worried that I might flip over here. Oh, got the handbrake on. Okay, let's no. There's one. Oh, hey, we gotta do two rollovers? You know, we'll just count that as one rollover here. See if I can get this flipped over. Like every time I try to flip it over, I'm just flipping over into a tree. Whoa, I'm not even at the bottom yet. Whoa, that's a drop off. That was a drop off. Hey, there's a tree stuck in the bottom of my truck. Well, we'll definitely count that as 2. So even though this thing runs off battery, my battery's gotta be dead by now, right? Perfect. No issues there at all. I did not realize how much of a drop off that was. Hold on, let's get in the camera real quick. That was ridiculous. Ooh, right there. Okay. I don't think I usually go down that way. Maybe I go down over there? I was not paying attention. That's a steep one. Yeah, it's coming along pretty nicely, I think. Oh, I got a headlight out. I think that front left headlight's out. Oh, well, it works whenever I turn it on. Okay, we're good. Yeah, headlights will go out. They will go out. And I'm sure this is not a safe way to go either. But I'm going to give it a try. Or I'm not. Got it bottomed out here. Okay, let's take it a little safer here. I'm tired of flipping over. That little counter thing's gone up way too much this episode. Honestly, I'm not even trying to flip over on purpose or anything like that. Those trails, those hills I'm talking about going down, I've done them plenty of times without rolling over. I do not want to roll over. This body damage and repairing this stuff is going to cost a lot. Now, the body damage I don't really care too much about. The main thing I care about is the headlight damage. The headlights will go out, but I do have this roof rack on top. I'm not sure if those lights will go out on the roof rack. I have never had that happen yet, but I have had headlights go out, and that is no fun at nighttime. Okay, we're actually higher than the watchtower right now. There's the top of the watchtower. I don't know, there's just some little trail that goes up here. I'm not sure if it goes to a mission later on or something. I have no idea. But that's just kind of the path I've always followed to get to this thing. And come on, get to it, get to it. Just going nice and slow. And bam, got promoted. Rank 5, that's what I'm talking about. We'll launch that. I almost forgot to launch, to be honest with you. Okay, coming along pretty nicely. We got some great stuff out there. We got a stuck truck we're going to get eventually. Upgrade part out there as well. I'd like to go grab that. I don't know if I got enough fuel for it though. Yeah, we're not going to worry about it. I ain't got enough fuel for that. Let's see if we can even make it back to getting some fuel. And this truck is beat to death. If y'all didn't catch that last episode, you better check that out because we got some big numbers up there in the top left on those rollovers and everything. It was 0 until last episode. But yeah, no, a lot has happened. A lot has happened. Anyways, let's go ahead and get this back to the garage. I want to do some upgrades to it. Don't care about repairing it. I'm not going to pay for that. I want to look at some upgrades for it, and I also want to look at some upgrades for another truck as well. And then, of course, in the top right, we got a drowned heavy truck. I'm thinking about trying to recover. That's why I want to see the upgrades for the next truck. Main question right now is, do I got enough fuel to get back and get some fuel? I sure hope so, and I think so, possibly. We'll see if I make it or not. Now, I would be reading comments off from episode 3, but it's only been out for like a day or a day and a half or 2 or something like that. So I'm going to hold off on that a little bit and let some people get some comments in. I just went ahead and got ahead of myself recording. Actually, I think I got ahead of myself originally with the first read off. So, I don't know. We'll see. I just want to give everybody a chance to get in there, give me more comments to read off as well. Made it over here, and actually we were fine. I'm pretty sure we were fine. There's still some in the top roof rack, and then obviously we got some in the vehicle as well. Let's go ahead and restock our roof rack one though. Yep, we were perfectly fine. I probably could have went out there and got an upgrade part as well. There's an upgrade part right here, and I was so close to it. I was actually just driving around here just a second ago whenever I started the episode. I just wasn't sure if I had enough fuel or not. Really second guessing myself. Really am. Now I'm thinking about moving this fuel trailer further down the path here. Like further down the path. That way I could start using it as a refuel point over here. But I'm not sure how I feel about that quite yet. So I'll hold off on that for right now. Like I said, I want to get back to the garage, see exactly what I can upgrade, if I can upgrade anything. I did level up last episode to level 5. Got a feeling there's not going to be much to it. And I should have some pretty good money as well. Let's see what we got here. $18,400. Yeah, pretty good money there. Making it back to the garage. Let's see what we got here. So I can repair it. That will do the body thing, engine, all that good stuff. $1,500. Nah. I don't care what it looks like. The engine's actually fine for now. And customize. Let's see here. I really want... Okay. I really want to upgrade the engine, but I need to find it. I'm going to have to look for that. I really am. Guess there's some tires out there. I actually thought I had mud tires. I guess I don't have mud tires. That's level 7. I was really looking for a snorkel, but rank 11 and rank 14, yeah, we're so far away from that. So we're nowhere near anything upgradable here. That's kind of a waste of time. Wish I could probably look at that a little of an easier way. I don't know, maybe there is an easy way, but we will stop the engine. We are done with the Scout just for a little bit. Let's jump over to our Fleet Star or our GMC. I believe they're both over there at the same area. Yeah, they are. They're still over here. Now the closest garage would be going to the Smithville Dam, and we will do that. Police Star is kind of my baby, the one I use most of, so we will go ahead and drive it up out of here. And I am a little concerned. I don't know if that GMC can make it out of here, actually. Think about it more as I'm kind of getting stuck with this. Nah, it's just kind of a straight edge. That's why I ain't making it up there. I'm gonna go around a little bit. So I'll probably pull them both out at the same time. I think that'd be a pretty good idea. Bottomed out here. I say this is a good thing. Oops, I shut that engine off. Nope, it's just ripping these trees out of the ground. Really need to get some sort of lift on this or something. Bigger tires, lift. Man, there's just so much to it I could probably get and need to get. I'm just gonna play it safe, turn this way, do a little 10-point turnaround. You know, kind of like Austin Powers here. Now that this is somewhat out of there, I guess we can go grab the other truck and probably do a little daisy chain tow thing here, because I can't drive 2 trucks at once, unfortunately. Wonder if I can change the truck all the way over there. Ooh, I can. I reached. Sweet. This thing does have a lift on it. It's nice. Got a lift, a little higher ground clearance. The only issue is it does not have all-wheel drive. And the all-wheel drive part is somewhere in Russia, I think, which is an issue because I plan on playing these maps in order. But this thing is still awesome. It works out amazing. It's gonna be a good truck for a long time, I think. Time to tow you. There we go. Just tow you up out of here. Honestly, it might slow me down a little bit. Nah, the truck's on back there, so it shouldn't slow me down any. I do worry about how it might take some of these turns, if it might flip over or something. Yeah, we should be fine. What in the world am I caught on? You gotta be kidding me. Caught on that boulder right there in the front? Okay. That's interesting. Yeah, that's exactly what I'm saying. Let's take that bumper off, get a little higher ground clearance. Put some bigger tires on this thing. There better be some upgradable thing out there. I don't want to waste my time driving the garage for nothing. I need to like take down some notes of when these upgrade parts come out that I really want. That ain't a bad idea, actually. Yeah, that's a real good idea. I will take down some notes. Still struggling. Actually ended up putting in low with that diff lock on. It's getting through here a lot better than I thought it would. I mean, obviously, you put it in low, you put it in diff lock, it's going to be better. So, hey, it's all good. Now, I was thinking about moving this trailer along with me, but I'll just leave it here. I have no idea what I need those bricks for in a future region or in this region. Well, I got an idea in this region, but I don't need those ones. Oh, went a little too far there. Back up, and it hurt that truck? You got to be kidding me. Travel. Hopefully it takes both of them. I'm not sure if the other one was in the marker or not. And yes, it was. That's exactly why it looks like this, because they're inside each other. Finally making it over here to the garage, even though that was all paved. It seemed like it took forever, and gosh, it just damaged the engine again. I swear I know what I'm doing. Well, actually I don't. I really don't know what I'm doing. Okay, customize it. Gosh, I really want that upgraded engine, or some upgraded engine, so we got to explore to find that one. What else am I looking forward to? You know, I'm going to take down notes for all this. Oh, I got that raised suspension. Okay, that's going to help. That is going to help. Let's get rid of the stock one here. Sell that back. Ooh, $2,300. That is nice. That's real nice. We're up to $20,000 right now. Let's see what kind of tires you got out there. Still highways. Okay. So rank 6 is what I need for some better tires of some sort. And I would also like a better winch as well at some point, but I'm not too worried about that. You know, all this upgrade information is probably out there somewhere on the internet. Hey, we got to lift to it. I knew there was something we needed. Go ahead and leave the garage. I'm not going to write all that stuff down or take notes on it. I'll just look up a little chart later on sometime. And that one's good. So we'll get this up and to the front of the garage or to the side over here. Check out that next one. Now the next one, I do know I got some bigger tire options, stuff like that. I just don't know if I want to pull the trigger on the money for it quite yet. Let's see here. Stop engine. Change truck. Yep, we are good. We can actually move to that one. Sweet. Customize. What do we got here? Looks like we do have the upgraded engine on this one. Maybe that's why it runs so nice. Oh, that's not the upgraded one. There's even a better one right here. I can see that power to weight go up there. Fuel consumption goes up as well, as in it's better fuel consumption. And this is what I was talking about. Bigger tires go up to 47 inches from the 43s, but still weight in rank 6 all-terrain, rank 8 off-road. Oh man, I need to get to rank 8. That's where I need to be. I don't want to waste the money on rank 6 ones and then have to buy rank 8 ones and lose out on some money there. So we'll go ahead and get this as well. Nice little snorkel there. That should help. And this is what I was talking about, that engageable all-wheel drive. It's over in Russia. A little bit of an issue there. And we were going to change this out to a high, I believe. Let me check Map Runner real quick. Actually, Map Runner does not tell me what type of a trailer it is. I know it's a semi-trailer. There's a saddle high and a saddle low for different semi-trailers. There is a trick to figuring that out, and that is do exactly what I'm gonna do here. We're gonna go to the trailer shop, and I guess this will tell me if I got any mods as well, because I did mention something about possibly having mods installed, and let's see what we got here. This is not the trailer that's over there. This requires a saddle high, though. That requires saddle high. Come on, what do we got in here? Well, maybe no mods load in here. That's a saddle low. We don't have that over there. Where is the one that's over there? I do not see it. Maybe I missed it. I was looking at the wrong thing. That looks kind of familiar. That's a saddle high. Oh, here it is. It's a saddle low. Oh, man. I'm pretty sure I need a saddle high for something else. Let's get a saddle low, though, because there's a trailer back over there I want to take care of, get stuff off of, all that good stuff. Because I know I need a saddle low. Even thinking about putting a crane on this as well. I just don't know if I want to spend the money on it. Yeah, nice little crane wouldn't be bad. Let's see here. What kind of crane? Not that type. That's a big old log crane. Not that type either. That's a big, big one. Maybe one day. Rank 6, that is. This is the crane I'm talking about, and that's the loading crane that I've been using previously. Power to weight drops down, though. That ain't good. I don't know about that. I'm not going to need it. Let's put it that way. I don't need it right now. Even though I got stuff on there I want to take off, but I got another truck with me. So let's hold off on that for right now. Let's get both these trucks over to the first region. Go ahead and take care of that truck. By take care of that truck, I mean I want to get everything off of it and possibly utilize it or see where I can move that stuff to. There's a lot of logistical planning, I think, going on this one right here. I don't want to attempt any missions on this map quite yet, not until I get some better tires on this fleet star behind me. Once I get some better tires, so probably rank 8. I'd say rank 8, I'll start probably doing some more missions over here. I say probably, I just don't know. Some of them I'm like, I think I could do it. I really think I can get there. Then other times I'm just like, I don't think I can get there. Now that's probably not the best truck to use, obviously, because I'm getting stuck. Oh well. I got it. I'm trying to use it. I just didn't want to switch around. Oh, and actually, I guess I can turn the truck on behind me. Didn't even think about that. Yeah, let's turn that thing on. That should help me get up this hill a little bit better. Yeah, well, I'm saying this ain't the best truck. This one's got the two-wheel drive-ish thing, and then the one behind me is the all-wheel drive one. I got a feeling we're going to be moving a lot of stuff around for logistical type purposes and getting stuff set up logistically. Get prepared for some future stuff that could be an issue. Like part of the map here, I have not discovered the whole northeast region of it. I believe that's northeast. Let's see here. This way would be north. Basically, whichever way it points it whenever you come in, I think, is the north way. So yeah, this northeast part over here, I haven't even discovered it yet. And there's no fuel trailers over there, so I'd like to move a fuel trailer over there. So we'll look at that in a minute. No XP coming from that stuff though, and I'm not liking that. We may end up moving in that direction a little bit sooner. That way we can get some XP coming in, pop a mission off over there, get that watchtower, and then move some fuel over there. Okay, a little bit of an issue here. That one's stuck. That is definitely stuck. Time to switch out the lead vehicle here. Get some nice all-wheel drive vehicle leading. And actually get through this. Now this lift on here is something new. And handled that pretty well. Gosh, you snapped onto the wrong part. That would have did some serious damage. And I mean, you're not going to be putting winch. You're not going to be quick winching in real life, let's put it that way. That would be nice. I mean, I tell you, getting out there in the mud, not always the best part. That's kind of the worst part. I mean, it's fun off-roading and everything, and then you get stuck, and then you're like, well, there went the fun. Sometimes you can spend hours trying to get unstuck, and then you're crawling through the mud, all that stuff, trying not to get dirty or muddy. Then it's just easier just to go ahead and accept, hey, I'm gonna get muddy and dirty and just dive in head first. No, don't do that. That might not be a good idea at all. Now there's a semi-trailer over here just to the left of the town, and I'm gonna drop this Fleet Star, the one I'm driving right now. I'm gonna drop it off, and I think I did ask y'all if y'all want to name these trucks. Nobody answered. No big deal there. Yeah, we'll drop that off there. Let's change over to the GMC because it's got the saddle on it. That's gonna go grab our trailer. 124 liters of fuel. Thinking about topping off, but it's not that far. It's just right here next to us. It's really not bad at all. Oh, okay. I don't know. Thought I almost hit that. Am I getting some stick drift going on here? Maybe I am. Maybe I went ahead and broke this controller already. I've used it for what? 6, 7 episodes of this? So yeah, this is episode 7. Yeah, 7 episodes here. This is the trailer I'm talking about. 30 XP for that. That's cool. Now we'll attach that. Of course, I wasn't lined up perfect to it. I believe there's 3 service spare parts on it. 1 thing of bricks. And what is that other one? That one right in the middle. I don't know what it is. Map Runner would have told me that if I would have paid attention, because I was trying to read Map Runner to see what kind of saddle this was. But oh well. Yeah, we'll get this stuff over to our town area, set up a little hub here. Like I've mentioned before, it's our little distribution hub. I'll put these in inventory and see what we can use them for. I do know the bricks we can use in that northeast region, but there's already some bricks over there for a scout. And that may be what we're looking at here in just a little bit. Yep. I think I have to leave this hooked up, because every time I come back in or something like that, it packs the cargo back down. At least I thought it did. I saw it pack the cargo back down once. We'll test that theory. We'll see what happens. I ain't too worried about it. Let's get this trailer over there to another area to start moving a fuel tanker. The one I've been talking about. Now, I don't know if this is the right saddle. Oh gosh, wrong thing. Don't know if it is. We'll go ahead and refuel the GMC, and we'll refuel the Fleet Star while we're here. I'm trying to drain this one first so I can complete the mission. And we're going to lead with the Fleet Star. I'm going to take them both with me. There we go. Got a hold of the GMC. Let's drive. So I might do a little bit longer recording this one, because I know I'm cutting a bunch out. A lot of driving in this one. A lot. So might shoot for a little bit longer of a recording for me. Basically, my playtime's going to be longer, because I know I'm not talking as much. I think I cut that corner too close, and yep, it clipped it. It clipped it back there, but no damage. That's all that matters, as long as there's no big old like red bubble, not bubble thing, but big old red part popping up. I'm fine with it. Now, that one should turn off to the left, but you know what? I'm gonna try something else. I'm tired of moving this stuff around all logistically like. Let's go ahead and knock out a couple of the missions that's over here. I want to get some actual good progress made on this episode instead of just moving parts around. I can move parts around, or some parts around later. There's 2 recovery missions over here. I did mention one off to the right where that watchtower is. We'll see if we can do it. Might be a little close, but I think we can get it with this truck right here. Now, I'll use the other truck behind me as some support too if I end up getting stuck. I wish I could kind of like daisy chain like 3 trucks winched together. That would be nice. That's not an option. Can't do that, unfortunately. And there's the watchtower. So I'm going to shoot out to that watchtower. Let's go ahead and change truck back behind me. Go ahead and shut this one off. I probably won't need this one. It's just going to be for a just in case type thing. And now we will shoot out to that watchtower. We'll discover the watchtower. Then there's a truck out there a little bit past the watchtower that may need a little bit of recovery for the farm. And then there's one we found on another episode as well. I don't know if I'll get out to that one. That one's kind of a, that's kind of a bad one. I'd like to get an off-road truck for something like that. Or at least get to level 8 where I got the off-road type tires. But if there's enough winch points, I think it could be done. That's the main thing. If there's enough winch points, it could be. It just depends on how long you want to spend on it. And I don't want to spend long on it. Let's put it that way. That's why I'm trying to avoid some of these jobs like this that I know I can do, but I know they'll take a long time. So I'm trying to knock out some of the easier ones that I know won't take that long. Oh man, I'm kind of hung up on this branch right here on the ground. Let's switch out a winch here, or change to a different winch point. Let's see what we got here. May end up having to break through this tree. I'm gonna break the tree. Okay, not breaking. Interesting. There it goes. I'll just try to go around the tree. Okay, perfect. Yeah, we're going so slow. I'll put it in low and put that diff lock on. I mean, we're already kind of going this speed, I think. Maybe, maybe not. Not sure. Now it breaks the tree? You gotta be kidding me. Let's keep using these winch points. Try to get out of this rut or this trail here. Don't follow the trail. Make your own trail. Now, sometimes it works good. Sometimes it doesn't. Try to make your own trail, then you just sink completely. Here we go. Getting some XP to this. That's awesome. Getting us closer to that level 8. We need quite a bit actually to get to level 8. Drowned highway. Truck right there. That's where we're going. Let's head out that way. I'll even put a little point out there. That way I know where I need to go. Might just do a straight shot out there. No, not happening. So all those down trees right there, those are nice. Those are real nice winch points. But they're hard to drive over. So I could go for it in a straight shot there, but trying to drive over all these down trees, nah. I mean, we got caught on one earlier just coming into this watchtower. You're not going to break through them very easily, especially with how low this is. Even though I put a raised lift on it, it's still kind of low, and that front bumper keeps getting caught on stuff. So at this point, it's just safer to take kind of the route around, not necessarily drive it out, because obviously the road's to the right. But I'm not following that. Oh man, I just ran into one of those down trees I was talking about too. There it goes. Okay. Yeah, I got all caught up on it. Okay, that is a lot of down trees, and I think that's where the road goes. Where in the world does the road go to? I'm not sure. Does it go to the left? Does it go straight? Yeah, we're about to be tearing through these, I think. So I'm going to attach the winch to the back of the truck, pull forward, and just hope I can drive through and pull out these trees on the ground, because I'm caught on one right now. Oh man, this is horrible. I need a bigger truck. I need a bigger truck. Maybe I should just back up through here so my front bumper ain't getting caught on all this. You know, to be honest with you, backing up's really not sounding like a bad idea, because it's my front bumper getting caught on all these down trees, and there's no front bumper stopping me back there. I'll be honest with you, I don't think I've ever attempted this, the whole backup method thing, and I don't even know if it's going to work, to be honest with you, either. Okay, looks like I'm getting caught up there a little bit. Let's see if I can pull over the top of it, though. Yep, right over the top of that tree. Come on, keep going, keep going. Right over the top of that tree. Now, it does break those winch points, so they're no longer there. And that's where I got to be careful on some of these recovery missions. I don't want to break all the winch points on the way in, but I'm not pulling it this way, so I'm not worried about breaking these. Okay, I think we're good there. Just broke another one. Let's keep it moving, though. Yeah, that's actually working really good. First time I ever tried that. Put it in reverse, Terry. Back it up. Back it up, Terry. Hey, whatever works, works. I got to try to pull that thing out of here with some of these trees in the way. And first, I actually got to go over that yellow spot and accept the mission. So that's a little bit of an issue too. Let's see if I can use the truck as a winch point. Pull me back. I don't want to flip it over. That is actually a running truck. So there we go. Let's show that task. We'll go ahead and accept it. We get $12.50 out of it. Not much, but it's fairly easy of a job. We'll attach that winch to the front. Like I said, that is a running truck. So let's go ahead and turn that engine on. It's not going to help me much right now because I'm kind of stuck. Let's detach that winch, get me pulled up out of this area. Just a little. Gotta get me up out of those ruts I created, I think. There we go. I'm up on some actual ground. Well, still soft. Oh, man. Will that pull it out? Nah, I need to get to the front of it. Yeah, let's back it up in there, I guess. There we go. Got a front winch point now. I mean, I'm trying to pull it pretty sharp here. I know I am. Come on, make that corner. No, let's just go with the crane. I think I might be able to do something with the crane here. As long as I don't flip over, I'm good. I ain't gonna worry about it too much. There it goes. That's all I want. I just want to get it turned around. Restore that crane. Rip that tree out of the ground. You know, like a boss. Environmentalists are gonna love me after this, right? No, they're not. Well, some of these missions are about saving and improving the environment, I think. So yeah, maybe they will. The world is doomed. Let's just put it that way. I'm no big hardcore environmentalist or anything like that, but let's just say the world is eventually doomed. We are draining everything out of it. Now, will I see it in my lifetime? Probably not. Will my kids see it in their lifetime? Probably not. I was doing a little winch pull there while trying to drive. It wasn't working out too well, so I went ahead and let off the winch pull and just started driving. Seems to be working a little bit better. Let's try a little diff lock with it. Try to move a little slower. It is moving. As long as it's moving, I'm good with that. Now, if I get to the point where I can't move any, then I'll just pull it in with the winch like I'm about to do right here. Come on, pull it closer. There it goes. That truck is moving up on me. And that truck might get traction and might actually allow me to move forward. But that's not what I'm worried about. What I'm worried about right there is just pulling it up a little bit closer so I can pull up a little more and still grab hold of it. That's what I'm worried about right there. Just kind of inching it along. That's what I was saying. I could do these missions. I know I can. They're just going to take forever. There is one mission I'm really worried about, and that's why I got that other truck for a background type truck or backup type truck, just in case this one gets stuck, which I think it might. And that is recovering a little pickup truck. Yeah, just a little pickup truck. Now, getting to it and getting out of it's not the best. I can tell you that right now. Oh man, sun's coming up though. I'm pretty excited about that. And we're out of this almost so close. I'm gonna take that low off, take that diff lock off, try to get a little bit more speed here. We got the engine still on the truck behind us. It's running. Those tires back there on it are driving. It's hard to see, but I can see them spinning a little bit in the bottom. Now here's a question I need to ask myself. Does this count as a recovery? I'm gonna go ahead and count it as recovery, even though it's something I'm not keeping. Might as well. I mean, it's basically me towing it. So it's like that tow truck. So let's go ahead and count this as recovery once I get up there and complete this mission. Get it to where it needs to go. There's also some other recovery missions out there as well, where I need to drive or recover and bring it back to the garage. We'll get to those eventually, and I'll count those as recoveries. But the main thing behind that recovery was, hey, I got flipped over, and I need to flip back over. Not necessarily, hey, I need to tow it somewhere. So you'll see a few different ones in there, but let's get this over there. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. We are almost there. Sun is up, turn those headlights off. This is running smoothly and nicely right now. Oh, yes. Now we are getting pretty low on fuel here. I'm gonna have to probably make a quick run into the garage area to get some more fuel. No big deal there. Sometimes you just blow through that fuel. Sometimes you do. I might not even make a run over there. I might just risk it with this. And I could probably drain some fuel from my other truck as well, if I need to. If I could get it up in there. Thinking more and more, should I risk it or not? Yeah, I think I'll risk it. Let's try to run it down low. We'll risk it on getting stuck. That's what I'm talking about though. Right there, all done. Now that's the kind of muscle we need around here. Yeah, it is. Those trucks were wedged in there deep, but you got them out. What do you mean trucks? That was only one. Nice work. 190 XP, $1,250. Yes, that's what I'm talking about. Now I did say I'm going to do another one. Let's go ahead and do another one. We're just going to be recovering. Now, I mean, the original plans was to be logistical with it, but change of plan. This is the part I'm not liking very much. Let's just shoot right out here, see what happens. Try not to hit that tree branch, because that's going to be a winch point later. We'll put it in low. Come on, stay up out of that rut. Kind of see that planting row, I guess. Kind of turns into a rut a little bit. Now the issue is I can probably grab it right now and start towing it out. But there's an issue here. I need to get inside that yellow thing. Let's go into crane mode here. We'll just start pushing it with the crane. That actually worked out really good the last time I did it, and that's the first time I actually did it. Come on. Come on. Maybe it's not working out as good anymore. Row, row, row your boat gently down the stream. See, this is going to be the part that's going to break me right here. I'm just not going to make it because of, well, I'm going to run out of fuel because of this stuff right here. Come on, get up out of there. Oh, I got a winch point behind me. Hey, I'll use that. Let's just kind of back me up a little bit. Try to come out this a different direction. There we go. Kind of making it worse for me too, trying to get out with all these ruts. They're still going to be there. Man, this is ridiculous. No, let's just grab it. Throw it out of there. Maybe I can get in there with something else. Can I grab it now? Nope. I know I can get in there with our little scout. So I can get in there, accept the mission. Try to get close enough where I can grab it. And also, you know what? Like I always said, sometimes the trail's the worst spot. Let's try not to use the trail. Yeah, that just looks a lot worse. As I sink down in there, let's try not to use the trail. Gosh, I'm an idiot. Is there a different way to approach this? I've always just went kind of straight into it with this. There we go. Might be able to do something over here. And also I'm getting further and further away from those winch points, so it's really bothering me. But as long as I keep moving forward, just keep moving forward, please. Come on, please do it. Come on, baby. Oh man, that's sinking. That's sinking. That's not looking good. Keep it going. No visible winch points. But it's still moving. I see it moving. I see you trying. And I don't think you're trying hard enough, so let's get this in here. There it goes. That's going to push me a little bit. Okay, okay. Drive with it up out of there. Gotta run out of fuel, though. Yes, I am. Can I grab hold of that bell? No, I can't. I could probably use that bell, though, with the train. Oh, whoa, that moves. I did not know that stuff moved. Oh, no, don't flip over. Don't flip over. You beautiful specimen, you. But like I was saying, this is a great idea. Whoever's idea this was, getting a raise. And I grab the truck. Yes, I can. Put those outriggers out, make sure it doesn't flip me over. I'm already pretty flipped over. Come on, get it up out of there. Yeah, I don't know, maybe my scout can recover it. I'm not sure. I know we got a problem. Try to back up out of this though. Maybe I push myself backwards with this crane. I'm telling you, people told me all the time, they're like, yeah, you can make that. You can make that with that first start truck. Got no problem. You can do it. Sure. Nah, I think I've done it before with this. Okay, there we go. We got a winch point back there. We are good. But still, gotta unlock that thing there. So, I don't know. We'll see what happens. Let's get up over here, probably break one of those winch points. Let's go ahead and go into crane mode, activate those anchors, grab that truck, pull it out. Yeah, I think I'm gonna be good. I think I just need to get the scout out here to accept the mission. Might be able to drive with it like this. Well, you know what? Probably take those anchors back in. There we go. Working out, working out. Okay, okay. Getting it, getting it. Release that winch. Let's go ahead and fix that crane. That does make it a little top heavy and everything. That's highly don't recommend that at all. But I do a lot of dumb stuff anyways. Get turned around right here. Go ahead and grab that truck. All normal like. I can even turn that truck on. I don't think I need to. Now I'm pretty sure it will not let me complete this mission until I go accept it. Pretty sure. I'll try it anyways. I'll try to drive it over this spot. If it doesn't work, we'll go grab our scout. Yep, nope, not working. Not working at all. So let's stop this engine. Scout's nearby. I'm pretty sure it's over there at the garage. Scout 800, here we go, baby. You got this. You got this. Now, game plan here is to obviously hit that point, get that done. Got 2 of these recovered. And then I'm also needing to get that truck back over here because it's almost out of fuel. It's getting low. It's honestly got more in it than I thought it would, though. You know, I think there's an achievement out there for like running over like 500 pumpkins or something like that. Let's go ahead and see if we can run these over. Look at that. Oh, look at all that smashing. That's pretty cool. Now, I got a feeling this might turn into another truck I got to recover as soon as I get out there. We'll see what happens. Come on. Let's make it no problem, please. And I jinxed myself. And I made this so much worse. This terrain out here is just so much worse now since I drove through it. And that little winch point I had right here, it's gone. Yep, this is not looking good. Okay, it's sinking down pretty good. Let's just try a regular low here. See what happens. Yeah, okay, okay. Look like you're trying to flip over a little bit there. Don't do it, bud. Don't do it. We'll go low, low. Kind of makes sense, I think. Move the tire slower so it's not throwing the mud and the dirt. Man, that is down in there. Do not flip over. That is down in there. Come on. Why is that so in there? Gosh, I'm gonna flip over right here, ain't I? Yep. Hey, I hadn't shut off yet. So I'm still good. Come on. Oh, yeah, I think I saved it. I think I saved it. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's nice. Woo! Now I'm stuck. I saved it just enough to get stuck again. See if I can wiggle those tires, though. I wish there was a way to rock this. I know I've done that so many times off-road and actually rock the vehicle left and right. Especially whenever you got other people in there off-roading with you and stuff. You're like, everybody lean left, lean right, lean left, lean right. And then you all just get going and rocking it back and forth. Just trying to get a little grip. And that's actually kind of working here. I mean, I'm not rocking it, but the whole left, right's working here. It's moving me forward some. There it goes, getting up out of there. Okay, okay. Let's go, come on, gun it. You're almost there, man. And then I gotta get out. Okay, made it. Why is it so nice and hard right there? I say that and I just sink down. Let's show that task, accept it. It's done now because I already had the truck over there. Now that's the kind of muscle we need around here. Okay, man, you've already said that. 180 XP, $1,100, man. I should get paid more for that job. That one's horrible. See if I can turn around and get out of here. I feel like it's probably easier to come in from a different direction. I don't know. It's just such a mess, a wreck here trying to do this. I don't like it. Oh gosh, no, don't flip over. You're not allowed to do that. Oh well, I wish it was that easy coming in. Just made it out of there. Now, I think I got a great idea of what we're going to do today. We're going to end up exploring the northeast region of this map. Go ahead and look at that real quick. Even though I just turned the vehicle on, try to save that fuel, but we're going to start heading in the northeast region. Now, I want to move some fuel up in that direction. Possibly, maybe, I don't know. Also thinking about this missing oil tanker. Might just rip it out of here and move it up here too for a little while. It's actually not a bad idea. This missing oil tanker over here does have to go over here where it says missing oil tanker. But I don't know if I can rip that out of there. You know, let's give that a try as well. Let's just get over to the garage right now. We'll take this Fleet Star with us along with the Scout behind us. Now, I will not be using that Scout for any of these missions here in a minute, or a little while. I don't know. I mean, I got a few ideas. There's an upgrade part I want to grab. My plans keep changing. We're going to go for that fuel tanker first. That's going to be the first thing we're going to move in that direction, is that missing oil tanker. And I'm telling you right now, I got a feeling that's going to be a horrible, horrible time. But we'll see what happens there. But for this episode here, I'm going to be reading off comments from episode 3. There's 2 comments there, so I'll space them out. Try to space them out, at least. I'm used to having a lot more comments on there whenever I played this game on my other channel, but I'm sure this channel will grow up just fine and do just fine. I hope you all are enjoying this content, and I'm seeing State of Decay 2 is actually doing pretty good. That was kind of a surprise, shock to me to see that, but hey, I love that game, and we're going to keep it going. I am just now noticing that my fuel is pretty low. I forgot all about that. Thinking about it a little more now, I remembered I was struggling in that farm area really, really bad to get that mission done. Now, the mission in the top right is a ground heavy truck to the farm. So previously, we just moved a highway truck, I think, and a scout to the farm. Got those recovered into the farm. But this one up here, I don't think I'm going to do. It's kind of buried. So we'll give that a little break for now. Wait till I get some upgraded stuff here. I'm telling you, I'm going to risk it already just trying to go for that oil tanker now. Hopefully I don't get ran into. Oh, gosh, how did that damage the engine? That totally hit like the top of the front windshield, not the engine. Yeah, I realized what I did after I stopped there for a second. It happens, right? Let's go ahead and refuel real quick and head out. Now, there's one reason I kind of want to take this one instead of that big semi-trailer one. That big semi-trailer one, I got a feeling I'm going to end up draining quite a bit out of it because obviously there's a lot in there. So I want to move the smaller one to the harder location to get to. For instance, if I was to move that bigger semi one up to the northeast region, I would have to go over there and drain it at a later point, which is harder to get to. So that's kind of my thought process behind this, and then also my thought process behind all this stuff is saying, no, don't do it. Yeah, I've said that multiple times already. We'll see what happens. Okay, it may look a little bright right now. That is because I went ahead and backed out of the game, came back in. I'm having some issue where the gameplay audio is just kind of shutting off and coming back on. I'll keep a close eye on that, see if it continues to do that. First step was, hey, restart the game. Maybe that fixed it. If that doesn't work, I got to restart the computer. Oh well, it's all good. Now, I did mention I want to go ahead and delete off this trailer. I'll probably go ahead and knock that out right now. Let's see if I can get backed up to it. That's the hard part, right? Yeah, actually, you know what? That's actually going really well. I think I got it attached right there, and I can. Let's go ahead and try that delete trailer. How do I do this? I have no idea. I hit it right. Delete trailers. Why is it not giving me any options? I thought I could delete the trailer. Is that really not a thing? Is it just messing with me? Oh, maybe I gotta have it detached. Okay, hold on. There we go. Oh, I could have done this a long time ago. Let's see here. The select trailer will be deleted without any compensation. That's fine. Now, I will not get any money if I go try to sell it, because that's a thing in hard mode. You don't get money for selling trailers. If the trailer is used in a quest, the quest will need to be restarted. I don't know how to restart a quest. I really don't. But we'll go ahead and just get rid of that. It's just sitting there kind of in my way. All done though. It's gone. Now let's go ahead and continue through this mud right here. And I've been going through here with low and div lock on. It's been running really well, I think. And what did I attach to it? The winch? It's behind me? Are you kidding me? Is there nothing in front of me? Oh, there's nothing in front of me. At least I thought this was a good idea. Maybe it's not. I'm going to try to get out of this rut right here. Go to the right side. You know, nice hard ground right here. I don't know why I follow through there sometimes. I always talk about it and mention, hey, don't follow the path. Speaking of following the path, how in the world do I get to this trailer the best way? I'm not even sure. I could probably cut left here if that is the best way. It is actually the best way because the trailer's all the way up here. But we're good. Let's cut left, make a left here, and then just follow this road all the way out there to the missing oil tanker. I'm telling you, it is bad out there. I'm really not looking forward to it. Let's go ahead and hit up our first comment here. This one's from Skylands. And it does say, a tip is when you drive up the hills behind the sawmill, drive to the right side of the path and you will have a better time. You know, I don't know. I think I did it that episode. Maybe it wasn't that episode, another episode. But I went up that hill and I actually followed the path this time for the first time in forever. And I did mention it in the video. Maybe I did that after his comment. I don't know. But it actually handled really smoothly for some reason. Really, really smooth. And I made it up there with no issue, which was really surprising because I always try to avoid that and go to the right, and I usually struggle, get stuck, have to use a winch point as one of the poles. So it's a little hard to describe that without me over there. But I did talk about it while I was over in that area and going up that hill. Can't remember if it's that episode or if it's the episode after that maybe. Either way. Thank you so much, Skylands, for that comment. Really do appreciate it. Keep them coming. Keep them coming. A lot of fun. That makes this game a lot more fun, I think. Getting a little bit closer, starting to see the whole swampy area up ahead. That's exactly what I was talking about, saying this is going to be a struggle. Even on the map, it shows some of this swampy water and everything. Yeah, no, it's back there. I got to start to see the outline, the yellow outline from the mission. Let's just, I don't know, avoid the trail. Try to stay on this hard ground over here and just do a straight shot over there. I mean, it sounds like a good idea, but it's also making me think, no, this ain't a good idea. And I am sinking in this stuff pretty bad. Wow, that's some pretty good sized ruts, and it doesn't help if I run into a tree. Does not help at all, especially once my tires start spinning and I start sinking some more. Yeah, I don't know how I hit that tree. Oh well. Oh, come on. I'm stuck. Well, I mean, I could probably get out of this, but I'm kind of stuck. Yeah, this was not a good idea to follow this. Maybe I should have just followed the path. Never know. They'd be tricking you on this game. There we go. Kind of back on the path here. Kind of. It's working out, though. I really do like that. So, yeah, maybe they just set you up for failure there. It's like, hey, avoid the water. Go over there to the hard-looking ground. Turns out that's not hard-looking ground. Yeah, that did not work out that well at all. And I'm probably going to go ahead and back into this area over here. Previously doing that with that recovery mission last episode. Yeah, I believe it was last episode. That actually worked out really good. Now, I don't see any big things that's going to be in my way requiring me to back in here, but the only reason I want to back in is because of the limited amount of space to turn around. I mean, obviously there's a lot of space over there to turn around, but I mean, who wants to turn around in that? Especially since I'm having a hard time getting through this right here. This is ridiculous. Come on. That's what I'm saying. I'm really shooting for this hard ground right over here. I'm hoping once I hit this hard ground here, I could probably pull that over either with a winch reaching it or possibly my crane, because that crane does stretch out pretty far. I'm kind of stuck here, so we got to get up out of this area before I try anything fancy. Well, I'm grabbing hold of something. What the heck am I attached to here? I think I just broke whatever it was. Nah, it's still there. Must be some little logs or something on the ground there I'm not noticing. Yep, there's a little tree on the ground grabbing hold of. I like it. I love it. And I'm going to try something really dumb here probably. We're going to go ahead and activate the crane, go crane mode, whatever, so my winches will not reach from the truck, and my truck is leaning in. Okay, this one will reach now. Let's try to pull it in. Come on. Oh, don't flip over. Okay, it's pulling right through that tree. That's good. Got those anchors out, so it's going. It is going. And it's working, surprisingly. Here's a better look during daytime. I really love how I can switch it to daytime during these screenshots and everything. That's a little thumbnail, most likely. Not 100% sure. I get a few pictures every now and then. See what I want to do with them. But yeah, like I was saying, this is coming along pretty nicely. The truck looks like it got a little close to flipping over here and there. Let's see if I can actually move that crane. Actually, I'm not attached to the crane. Let's go back into crane mode. That's what I meant. Let's see if I can move that crane to the back of my truck. Try to get the tongue to the back. And you know, that might do the job. We'll go ahead and restore the crane. Yeah, I'm thinking that's probably going to work. Restore. It fell back into position, thankfully. Ooh, good thing. Oh, man. No, I don't have to go into that square. Okay, I was about to say, I got to go into that square, don't I? I do not, actually. Just remembered that. So we got something here on the ground that's holding really tight, holding really good. I'm attached to it with the winch. Somehow it's working. I'm moving. So my next idea here is get up on even harder ground. Try to pull that tanker a little bit closer to me, but gosh, I am sunk down in there bad. This is horrible. There we go, pulling up out of there right now. Probably gonna run over my winch point. Yeah, I just did. I just ran over my winch point. Who needs those, right? I'm just kidding, we definitely need those. Trying something here. Need to get out of this place. I feel like the ground to my left is really, really hard, and I'm trying to get to it. I'm just like so stuck in here. Gosh, this is ridiculous. Whose idea was to do this? Oh, that'd be mine. That would be mine. Don't ever listen to me. Well, except for whenever I say make sure y'all hit that like button. Of course, listen there. I'm just kidding, but seriously, if y'all are still here in the video right now, make sure you hit that like button, please, because that's going to make a huge difference. Okay, I thought the ground right here was harder, but I'm still sunk down in it right now. That's not looking good, especially with how far away I'm getting from that tanker back there. I need to get it attached, or I'm leaving it behind. Nah, I can't leave it behind. I mean, I got plenty of fuel here, so I'm not too worried about running out of fuel. Obviously, plenty of fuel in the truck, plus the fuel in the tanker behind me. I might be able to get the winch point. Yes, I can. So we'll just kind of winch that in closer. Hey, it's going to pull the truck back. That's fine. That's kind of stuck a little bit there anyways. So it's helping me, I believe, because I was backing up there and I got stuck. So I think it's helping me. I see my back tires up on the ground a lot better than being buried in the ground. And maybe I can pull this close enough to attach it. If not, I could probably back up just a hair. Oh, it's getting in there pretty close. Watching it really closely there in the bottom right. It's getting there. Let's see what we got here, though. Let's attach trailer. Oh, it worked. Sweet. Now that's definitely going to weigh me down even more, so let's find some more winch points. That's how I'm going to be getting out of this place. Got a nice one up here on the left, and I'm going to use it. Now I'm going to go ahead and hook a winch from the trailer to this winch point right beside me. You can see that X on the ground. That way it kind of pull me up past it. There was some winch points in front of me, but I tend to do this quite a bit. That way it can pull me further, I believe, this time in one winch. I believe it works better that way. That way it can pull me past the winch point, not to the winch point. Oh man, I think we're running out of winch points here. This is not good. I mean, I see there's one right in front of me, but that's not going to last at all. Gosh. And the road actually veers off to the left. I love this game so much. Now I'm starting to understand all these people saying they don't have the patience for this game. I'm really starting to understand that. Yep. Well, come on, let's get up out of here. I'm going to keep going straight, even though the road goes off to the left. I think it goes off to the left. I'm hoping this works. The ground looks nice and hard up here, but we all know that doesn't mean anything. And I'm sinking down the ground again. Let's see what kind of winch points we got up there. This might be one on the ground. Actually, no, that's a tree. Pulled that right out of the ground. Another tree right here. Pulled that right out of the ground, but I am inching forward a little bit, so I do like that. Let's see if this one holds. Oh, that one's on the ground, possibly? Maybe, I don't know. I'm attached to something. I'm assuming it's this big tree right here that almost looks dead. Yeah, somehow that tree is holding pretty good. This one right beside me to the right. I don't understand how that is working that nicely, that good, but it's working. It is. I'll go ahead and use another one. I'm right up here, straight in front of me, because I thought it would just rip right out of the ground. I didn't realize how strong these ones were. I'm pretty sure I ran one over earlier with no issue. There we go. We're up almost out of this area here. Got a nice one down on the ground. Has a winch point there. I think we're out of this, possibly. Now, what's past this? I think it actually clears up pretty good. I know we're going to come up to a road and actually park this on a road as far as this trailer. And then after that, there's some mission over here I'd love to do with this truck and crane. It requires a crane. We got to actually pick up some stuff out on the ground. Now, that wasn't quite on my to-do list, but it's something I've been really wanting to do. Hey, either way, we got to get it all done, so really no issue. I just got to make it up as I go. Hey, what do I feel like doing right now? Do I want to drive this? Do I want to drive the Scout? I don't know. I was going to use that Scout, though, to grab the upgrade part that's in this region. There's also a Scout mission that I'm able to do. On top of that Scout mission, there is, what else is there? There's a trailer with some bricks on it that can go to a mission, and it is a Scout trailer. So yeah, there's a lot of stuff to do with the Scout. We'll get to it eventually. Let's just get this fuel tanker in place, and then we'll see where we're going to go from there. Man, that scared me. What in the world is that? See those eye-looking things over there? That's not wolves, is it? Hey, could be, honestly. I think they got stuff in the distance, like you can see a Sasquatch in the distance or something. Nah, it's probably just some road markers. Yeah, I see something up on the right, too. Maybe it's... I don't know. That one on the left disappearing. Maybe it is a wolf thing. Thought I saw something up on the right as well. Okay. We're gonna lock our doors now. Finally making it out to the road. I think I'm gonna make a right here, move it in this direction just a little bit further. There's a T intersection up here that's blacked out. That's where we'll end up parking this, I think. Pretty good area, good location, and we'll do quite a bit of work up there in the top right of the map and probably require this fuel. If not, this is gonna be a waste of time. Well, you know what? Not too much of a waste of time, because I got it out of that stuck area, and I'm going to need it out of that stuck area for that mission. There we go. Finally making it on some nice asphalt here. I'll go ahead and take that all-wheel drive off. Try to save a little bit of fuel. Well, guess it really doesn't matter. You know, they make these fuel missions here so easily at first. Be careful. Don't sell them off if you're on hard mode. I mean, if you're on easy or whatever normal, it's fine. You get free fuel. But on hard mode, you got to pay for fuel. So that's what I'm saying. They make these fuel missions so easy to complete, and you lose out on all that free fuel that you could be stealing. I would love to complete them, get the XP, get the money, but that's the thing. They're just so easy. They're right here. So let's detach that trailer real quick. We'll go ahead and refuel as well. 2,000 liters in there. We could turn it in with 200 liters. We're going to be stealing everything we can there. Let's go ahead and stop this engine real quick, save some fuel. Where do I need to go? Watchtower would be nice. There's another mission over here for something. We'll get to it eventually. Let's go ahead and jump over to our Scout 800. We're going to hit up this upgrade part that's in the area. Not sure if y'all saw it or not. I'll go ahead and show you right here. Upgrade. And that's what we're going to go after first, and then we'll head for the watchtower, get everything unlocked to see a little bit better in that area. Now we are halfway down-ish on the fuel here. This thing has taken a beating over the last couple of episodes. Well, maybe mainly 2 episodes ago, I believe. Not the last couple. And we'll go ahead and check out that roof rack. Looks like 140 liters. We are good there. Roof rack's full, tank's full. We're on the move now. Ooh, that's some bright lights. Loving it. Now, easier way to get there is cut up straight through this and then hit up the main road, and I'll be there pretty quick. I think, hopefully, knock on wood here, because anything could happen, especially with how fast I drive. And that's actually going to bring me into the next comment here, speaking of how fast I drive, and this one's kind of hard to read. Nope, I'm running off the road trying to grab this paper. Maybe I shouldn't read this, but oh well. This one's from Workus. Hopefully I'm saying that right. Workus. I would honestly use the SnowRunner gearbox on my Scouts. Hey, I got it in there. Instead of any of the high-range highway gearboxes, as speed isn't the issue almost never with Scouts, but the crawling through mud and uphill on low speed. Okay, good idea there. But that's just my way of thinking. Scouts tend to have enough oomph in speed with any of the off-roady gearboxes that it's not an issue getting around speedy. Okay, hopefully that transitions pretty well over to a bigger truck as well, because after reading your comment and understanding your thought process behind it, it made something click in my head too. Like, I'm telling you, man, that's a great idea. I try to focus so much on speed. I really do, and that's kind of why I roll over so much. I try to do stuff so fast and efficient, and that kind of gets me in trouble as well with the rollovers. Yeah, that's fun. I mean, I'm not trying to roll over. I should top off here. It's all good. Anyways, before I forget, thank you for that comment. Really do appreciate it. I'm telling you, it unlocked something in my brain there I didn't even think about doing. And that is just go ahead and focus on the off-road portion, not the speed. It's been so awesome using this low gearbox. It really has. So I'm definitely going to try it out, even in some bigger trucks. Yeah, I mean, I would love to go fast. I really do. But whenever it's all said and done, the issue I have the most is getting stuck or flipping over, which flipping over is usually tied to my speed. So I think we could do some pretty good stuff with that information and start using these upgraded gearboxes. Obviously they're there for a reason, and I think it's going to help out pretty good. Now I'll try it out in some of the bigger trucks later on once I see those are available, and I don't even know what this upgrade part I'm coming up to is. I'm really looking forward to it. Now, touching a little bit more on that whole gearbox thing, there is one issue that does worry me. I noticed it says it will hurt fuel mileage. I mean, we already struggle on fuel capacity, so hurt my fuel mileage, I don't know how much it hurts it. Like, for example, I mean, I'm running between 3 and 4 liters per minute on this highway without all-wheel drive on. Does that, or would that have been like 1 or 2 liters lower? I don't know. Let's go ahead and put a point there. We'll shoot down this way, shoot over here, blah, blah, blah. Upgrade pod. That's the path I'm going to follow. We'll see if I make it, because it's definitely not a real path. Now, that's the thing I'm thinking of, is how big is the fuel difference? I don't have to worry about it in the Scout here with this extra fuel on top, but I started thinking a little bit about that whenever I ran out of fuel and I had to start refilling. I was just like, oh, hold up, why am I refilling so soon? Obviously, it's a low capacity. Maybe I just didn't realize that I blew through so much so fast. Or it could have something to do with the gearbox. I'm kind of not leaning towards the gearbox. I really think it's already going to have around the same amount of liters per minute. Will be a good test run. I'm sure somebody probably has ran the test out there. Well, let's see if we can get across this, and let's see if we actually drown this engine or not. But yeah, I'm sure that test is out there somewhere. I used to watch a lot of tips and tricks videos on this game, but I don't anymore. I don't know, I just kind of go into a blind-ish and see if y'all can help me out. I learn most of my tips and tricks from y'all's comments. I think it's fun to learn that way too. And here's that upgrade part. What do we get? Hopefully it's something good. Please be good. Oh, it's an engine. Okay. I like an engine. I've been saying I want to upgrade my engine. Let's show that truck list. Fleet Star right there. That's what I'm talking about. Woo, yeah. Even goes to the GMC we have as well. Oh, man. So one engine for 2 trucks. Now, one of the engines is free. So I could put that engine on one of the trucks for free. Then the engine is also unlocked now. So that will allow me to, I guess, buy it if I really want to. GMC doesn't need it, I can tell you that right now. Well, at least not yet. We'll get to it eventually one day, upgrading the engine. Got to save some money here. I'm not even sure how much money we got, and I don't want to look right now because I don't want to stop in the middle of this. Let's see here. Oh, man, you've got to be kidding me. Please don't be stuck. How? Okay, we'll put it in low. Looks like it's creeping a little more here. I guess low works pretty good for mud. Maybe? I'm not sure. It's actually moving. It wasn't moving in low-high. Yeah, we'll just let it go. See what happens. It's moving in the right direction, which is moving. That's pretty much it. That's the right direction for me. Just keep moving. I don't care if it's forward or backwards. If it's moving, I'm good. Well, just don't move over to its side or upside down. Then I'll be happy. Yeah, look at that. Made it out of there. Now, what was I going to look at again? I really don't remember. Oh, well, it's at the road. We're going to go ahead and drive up to that watchtower I mentioned in the northeast area. We're going to get that unlocked. And then see what else there is to do in that area. I mean, I got a generalized idea of what all's in that area. I've already mentioned it, so maybe I missed something. Made it up to this T intersection now where our fuel is. We'll go ahead and top off right here because we're about to put this truck through some work. Well, this Scout through some work. Let's see here. What am I looking for? Got the wrong target there. That's what it was. And got the wrong source. I hate when it does that. It's like, really? You don't know what I want to refill from? And you don't know what I want to refill, actually? Kind of weird. Oh, well. Well, this direction right down here on the right's gonna be the watchtower, and on our way there, we're gonna make a little stop at a barrel thing, possibly. Oh, wait a second. No, I gotta unlock the mission first. I'll unlock that mission here in a minute. Whoa, what is that? That's crate. Okay. I guess that mission is unlocked for those crates. I was saying I wanted to complete some mission involving the crane in that truck earlier, that Fleet Star we were running. And this is the mission right here. We got a floating crate right there, and okay, there it goes. I was like, why is it not dropping down? Yeah, no big deal. There's a crate there. There's a crate right up here on the left. That's 2 of them. There's 4 of them total. It's probably just easier for me to deliver 2 at a time, and I may do that right now, actually, because I want to go over there where I need to deliver them to accept the mission for this Scout. The mission for the Scout's going to be some knock over some barrels thing, and oh, wait, there's the barrels right up there. Maybe it's already unlocked, too. Gosh. I don't know. Or maybe the barrels reset if I knock them over. I'll give that a try. Let's see here. There's barrels up there. There's a mission where you knock over all these barrels. I don't think I got it accepted yet, but we'll run up there, hit them, see what's happened. And then I'll go accept the mission if it doesn't say anything about the mission. But before we do that, let's go ahead and get this watchtower unlocked. Might as well get some XP before I roll over down these rocks and hillside. Because I'm not the best driver and I can just see it happening. Launch observation. There we go. Now I gotta be very careful doing this mission. Kinda. Because I've easily flipped over a few times trying it, and there's not really any winch points around. But I do have a truck nearby. I think I'll be fine. As far as truck nearby, it's at a Fleet Star. And that thing is a little difficult to get up in this area. Let's go ahead and pop this in low real quick, because it is not looking good. Come on, why is it leaning so much? You've got to be kidding me. Stop it. I guess that counts as a rollover, huh? Go ahead and get it done. See, it's going to pull that tree out of the ground, and I don't want it to. Got the engine back on. Okay, turn it. Come on, really? No more winch points that way. And I'm about to take out this tree. There we go, engine stalled again. This is I got 2 rollovers, I guess. I gotta say, this is a great game. So yeah, we're gonna go pick up these crates. For sure. Mainly because I gotta go up there and recover that truck. I don't think I've ever had any problems going up that part. I just had to say something. I think because I said something about it, it happened. Telling you, I never had any troubles driving up there on that little ledge. Well, I don't think I have. Now, I got these 2 crates here. I'm gonna grab them on the way out. I was kind of debating how I want to approach this, if I want to grab them now or grab them later. I'll just grab them later on the way out, and I'm pretty sure I just ran over one of my winch points. Hopefully that's not the only one I can use. Yeah, getting out of there is a little difficult getting back up on the road. It's kind of a steep angle, kind of bottom out, plus a lot of mud. Now, I could grab them now and then take a back road over to where they deliver, but I was thinking a little more about that back road, and I think it gets kind of narrow, and I don't want to drive this through that. Honestly, I think it has a hard time fitting through that. Those stupid barrels up there. Just had to be going for them, and I don't even know if it's going to work for the mission or not. Well, this should be pretty easy to recover. Real easy. Let's see here. Let's see if I can get a winch on it. Where did you just attach that winch? Come on, really? Should know where I want to attach this. I want to attach it to the top part right there, but nah, you're like, hey, manually winch it. It's all good. I think I'm getting a little frustrated here. Let's go ahead and stop this engine on this one, jump over that Scout. Okay, we'll try this again. And this time we're gonna not blow up the engine. I am really worried about that engine, actually. Because part of this mission, I gotta go through a pretty deep area, and I've blown up an engine in there before. Well, flooded an engine, I guess. It didn't exactly blow up. It went down, 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 down. So that's not a good thing to do. So like I was saying, I never had any trouble with that area, I don't think. I remember having trouble right here, trying to cross this little crack. And let's see here, come on. Is that gonna count? I really don't know. We'll find out in a minute. Because I'm gonna back up, give it room to reset, park this right here on the side. I'll go ahead and stop the engine. Can I change the truck back to that one over there? I can. Works out great. Let's grab those crates and get out of there. So now I did mention I could take this back road right here to the local entertainment area. That's where they got to go. And I don't know, it gets a little tight right there. Now that I'm looking at it, it looks like a lot of room. And we'll just stick to the hard road, the pavement, the asphalt, the cement, whatever you want to call it. I guess they're all different, right? Well, I don't know, maybe pavement and asphalt the same thing. Actually, pavement could be anything. Pavement could be made out of asphalt and cement, right? I don't know. Weird things just go through my mind. Let's go ahead and grab this crate right here. Yeah, this shouldn't be too bad as I'm struggling to get up this hill. I mean, I haven't put the all-wheel drive is on. I thought I had it off. I was about to say I haven't put it on, but okay. Guess I didn't realize that. I thought I was still going without all-wheel drive. I mean, I drove quite a bit of it without all-wheel drive previously in some other episodes, and it ran really good. And I've been trying to kind of test that out some more and run it without all-wheel drive. I don't know, sometimes it just seems like it works better without the all-wheel drive. Let's go ahead and pack this cargo down right there, restore the crane, and get us out of here. Well, gotta grab one more. Now backing out of here can be a little difficult. I mean, we got some hilly terrain here. Easily flip overable. What am I trying to say? Flip overable? We can easily flip over is what I'm trying to say. And then we'll just grab this one right here in front of us and hit that road, and we'll be there in a second. Well, it'll be a second for y'all. Whoa. Okay, that went in there real good. Yeah, I mean, probably the best I've done. I said it'd be a second until we get to the place, and now I'm talking, and now you're back. It's like, okay, maybe it wasn't a second until we got to the place. Maybe it's a couple seconds. And here we are. Went ahead and accepted that mission, that missing machinery mission. And it's gonna tell me where I need to drop the stuff off. There's 4 drilling spare parts. That's what's in the back of this, and that's what we're after. Let's go ahead and unload 2 of them right here. Got 2 more to go. And I gotta accept that mission. I believe the one I'm talking about is something with the barrels. And that should be the mission right here, possibly. That's why I'm doing this part. I was gonna drive over here anyways, but I went ahead and waited to run a little test on that. So it's local entertainment, that's what it's called. $2,200, 130 XP. We're gonna start tracking that as well. Looks like all the barrel locations are there, so that's not good. Huh, interesting. A little, oops, hold up. Let's turn off the truck. See, I don't know if a truck turns off, if it blows through fuel, if I left it run and then jumped over to the Scout. I'm not 100% sure how that works once you're a distance away. And that's why I'm saying uh-oh too, because this one's showing up on there. Barrels Bravo. Interesting. I don't see the barrel. But the spot's done with, so that's good, right? That is real good. Today we're going to be trying to conquer this mountain over here with this local entertainment job, and obviously we're going to do a lot more than that, most likely. I mean, hey, that's just a small piece of it. But let's start off with this mountaintop stuff. And it's kind of sketchy here and there, I'm telling you. I have rolled down these hills quite a bit. And actually, last episode, I flipped over twice. Well, rolled over on my side twice in the same area. I'll count it as 2. That's no fun. I do not like doing that. But either way, let's climb up this mountainside right here. I'm going to be reading off comments from, let's see if I can look at the paper, from episode 4. Trying to look at that and read, and I don't know. This is not a good idea doing this. But I'm going to take it nice and slow. That SnowRunner gearbox is doing amazing, I think. Now, that was kind of the easier part. The harder part's going down it without flipping over. Yeah, I gotta back down this thing. I do have a truck somewhat close by, so I'm not too worried. I'm gonna take it nice and slow, nice and slow. I say nice and slow, probably easier, just rip it off like a band-aid, maybe. No. Oh, gosh. And the reason I'm yelling no is because there shouldn't be any winch points over here. Not seeing anything. Well, that was a great start. And, looks like we're gonna have to jump back over to our fleet star here. Gonna go ahead and grab this. Now, I was really hoping this could stay over here because I'm gonna have a little bit of trouble with, I believe, barrels alpha. And I was gonna utilize this to help me with those barrels alpha, possibly. And maybe I still will. But now it's gotta run up the mountain and recover the truck once again. And I might actually be able to just use this for rest of the mission as well, and this would probably work out better with how hilly and mountainy it is. But it does say recommend a scout. Maybe I just got the wrong scout. This path right here is a path I was trying to avoid last episode whenever I brought some crates over to that factory. I don't know, it's just kind of a little sketched out right here in this area, and it does drop off pretty good right there. And then there's a tight fitting area right here, and you know what? It's handling this like a boss right now. This is not tight fitting at all. I think maybe it was that drop off I had problems with. Maybe I fell off the side of that drop off. Speaking of falling off the side of a drop off, so there's a place locally nearby where I live-ish, well, somewhat locally, where we can go riding below the dam or something like that, or riding four-wheelers and stuff. And yeah, I went through a narrow passage like that one time. So on my left side was the lake, on my right side was a rock wall. It's a pretty narrow passage on a four-wheeler. I don't know, maybe I was 10, I really don't know how old I was. And guess what? Went right off the edge into the water, and somehow that four-wheeler floated. It was like a little 80cc, 90cc Suzuki four-wheeler, and yeah, it floated right on the front tires. It was weird. And I don't know, I think my dad jumped in after the four-wheeler. Part of me thinks it was after me, but you know, I'll tell myself it was me to make myself feel better. Nah, I'm just kidding, he went in for us both. Yeah, no, he threw me up on the ledge. I flagged down some other people helped out, pulling the four-wheeler out of the water, and it actually still ran, got all the water drained out and everything, it still ran. I don't know if my dad did a bunch of work to it to make it run, but I still used it afterwards. I know I was pretty young. So there's my fun story about little ledges and drop-offs. Maybe I'm a little scared. Now I think right here to the right is where I need to enter to find my truck. There is my truck. I'm such a great driver. And let's see if I can stay upright. Gosh, this is not going to be a fun one. You know, I'm not even sure how I'll recover this thing, to be honest with you. Let's see here. Okay, that definitely flipped over quite a bit. Now I'm just blocking the exit. That's not going to help out. I was hoping to kind of turn around there. Maybe I'll just have to back out. Let's see here. Let's hit the truck. Flip it over, right? Nah, that ain't working. I'll just grab hold of it, pull it out. That seems to work. It's not always a bad idea, except for I'd be doing a whole lot of damage to this, and oh man, we are not going anywhere. Maybe that is a bad idea. Okay, let's try it this way. I'll get this up out of the way, switch over to that truck, and just use this as an anchor point. What could possibly go wrong there? I don't know. I'm sure I can figure it out. Here we go, got an Thomas winch on this, so I guess this will count as a recovery as well. Ah, cool. Didn't even think about that. Oh, that last one would count as a recovery as well too. Not sure if I put that number up there or not. I'll figure that out in editing. Huh. Yeah, hopefully I catch that. Because if I use another truck, that counts as a recovery. But hey, we're out of there though. That's amazing. Now we got two more up here on this mountainside, and then we got to go down to Alpha. I'm telling you, that one down there is bad. Real bad. But these ones aren't going to be that easy either, especially with bouncing all over the hillside here and having to go up a hill, down a hill. As we can see there earlier, the down the hill proved to be the issue, but I think these ones might have enough room to turn around in. That way I can go down the hill even easier. Oh, hit that engine. That was not my fault. Was not me. That engine is getting beat to death. Gosh, I really need to repair it. Especially since that Alpha 1 might destroy it. Oh man, it's getting a little top heavy. Probably wasn't a good idea putting a lift on this thing. Well, at least for this mission, it wasn't a good idea. Actually, you know what? I don't even think I put the lift on it. I think I just put bigger tires on that roof rack. Maybe that's the issue. This thing already came pretty narrow to begin with, and this is not a good idea to try to turn around right here. Gosh, see what I'm talking about? Just none of this is a good idea. Well, maybe it's just the way I play. None of the stuff I do is a good idea. We'll try to back up out of this place. No, don't flip over. That was a close one. That was a close one. It definitely got a lot closer than I wanted it to. I mean, my heart did sink down to my stomach. Let's put it that way. Oh, no, no, no. Winch, winch, winch. There ain't a winch. Stop rolling. Well, actually, you can roll over one more time. Oh, come on. You know, winch point or something. You know, one time I found a winch point inside one of these rocks. I was like, sweet. That's awesome. Well, another rollover. Like I said, I probably should have just used this to complete the mission, because this ain't gonna roll over as easy. It's not as top heavy, it's not as narrow, not as high, not as lifted, all that good stuff. But I was already committed to using that thing. Hey, let's go ahead and jump into our first comment here. Like I said, we're gonna read off comments from episode 4. There's only 2 comments to read off. This first one here is from Chris Stewart. You forgot the mods again. Yeah, I'm gonna run no mods on this one. I checked to see if I did have any mods, and I do not. So no mods on this one, and I don't even know how well mods work anyways in hard mode. Would that take away the whole hard mode challenge if you had mods? Probably. And I'm not even sure if it'll let you. I think somebody did tell me it will let you, and it'll also let you do multiplayer as well. That'd be pretty cool. I just have trust issues. I don't trust myself to play on somebody's hard mode, and I'm not going to trust somebody else to do it with me either. The littlest of accidents could cause so many problems. Okay, let's see if I can get that out of there. Oh, hey. Maybe. I'll go ahead and stop engineer. I'll change truck. Of course, it's blocking my way out of here, but I think I might be able to do something fancy here and get this flipped over, possibly. No promises. We'll see what happens. If not, I'm gonna end up just ripping this thing all the way out. Kinda needed to flip all the way over. Or do that right there, possibly. Come on, there it goes. Turn a little bit more. That's pretty nice. That's kind of what I'm looking for. Need to get that point there, and this should flip me over. The only issue I'm worried about is, will I stay upright? Come on. Come on. Take that handbrake off. Got it. Got it. Good. That's what I'm talking about. I never doubted it for a second. Okay, I doubted it like crazy. And it's in the way. Of course it is. Gonna leave it here, though, because I'm gonna need it. Possibly, to get out of this next spot. It's not moving. Go, 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 go. I'm trying to remember why exactly I went with this vehicle and why I wanted to use this so much more than the GMC, or I think it was Chevy 1500. And I don't know. I honestly don't know. I think it might be the mud, the navigation through the mud. Because, oh man, this thing is driving me crazy on this hill stuff. But I've used it before on the mud and everything, and gosh, these barrels are going to cause a problem for me. I'm trying to go straight some to give me plenty of room to turn around, and it's not looking good. Hey, maybe it is working. But no, I'm telling you, I had that GMC for a long time, finally switched over to this, or Chevy, my bad, I keep saying GMC. But I had that Chevy 1500 for a long time, finally switched over to this, and it just seemed to run so much better through the mud and everything. And that was at like a later level, whenever I had the 1500 upgraded and all that good stuff, but now it just does not seem to be doing too good as far as this. Maybe I need those upgrades. Very, very important to those upgrades, and I've always known it's been top heavy, that's for sure, because I rolled a few times even on those other playthroughs where I had it upgraded pretty good. So I'm not sure what y'all's opinion on these two vehicles here, between the Chevy 1500 and this Scout 800, I believe is what it's called. What's y'all's opinions there? Which one do you think's better? Now, I've heard a lot of people say get the Hummer. Definitely get the Hummer. And I'm really looking forward to that. We can't get it until we finish up this region. Region, territories, whatever. We need to get 90% here on Michigan. I guess state, not necessarily region. But I want to get at least 90% on Michigan before we even attempt to go over to... Gosh, this is not looking good. Yeah, not looking good at all. Yeah, like I was saying, before we even attempt to go over to Alaska. Let's see if this will do the job. Looks like it will. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Ooh, I was really worried there. We'll go ahead and change trucks. We're gonna daisy chain and winch them together and everything so I can move 2 at once. Like I was saying before or last episode, I don't know. I need this truck. Or this last Alpha one, possibly. This last Kick Barrels Alpha. There's a chance I need it. But I definitely need this Scout. That is for sure. And oh my gosh, no, 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 no. Is that like a recovery rollover? I don't know how to count that one. We'll just count it as a rollover. And obviously I'm gonna use this truck to recover it. Really? Okay, whatever, man. This is not good. Not good at all. This is looking weird. Oh no, I got my head turned and everything, like trying to figure out how I should look at this. So note to self, I should probably lead with this truck instead of the other one because the other one just took off way too fast. Or just note to everybody because that was ridiculous. Oh man, turn off that vehicle back there. I don't want you coming this way. Is it really still pulling it? There we go, looking good. Got it. Wow, that's a lot of mud. So yeah, I'm gonna lead with this one. Tow the bigger truck behind me. Obviously not towing it. It's not, it shouldn't have much weight to it. It's gonna drive itself. Just kind of want to get them moving in the same direction at the same time. There we go, hooked up to that. We'll turn that truck on back there. It's driving, it's moving. Now the thing I haven't figured out yet, how do I get that truck in all-wheel drive and stay in all-wheel drive for the driving portion? I think I might have to jump to it real quick, put it in all-wheel drive, then jump back to this, continue the towing part. I'm just not sure if it'd stay in all-wheel drive or if it'd leave all-wheel drive while I got towed. I'm not sure. Oh, wait a second. Am I going the right way? No, I'm not. I actually need that right there. Oh, okay. Let's drop this real quick. Not drop it, I guess. Release winch. Let's go grab that trailer. There's a trailer back over there with bricks on it that can go to the factory, which is nearby. So, trying to knock out a couple of things at once here. And I'm telling you, that method right there is going to get me in trouble. It is. You know, I don't think I said it earlier or not, but hey, Chris Stewart, thank you for the comment, man. Really do appreciate it. It just hit me. I saw the paper there with the comments. I was like, did I thank him? I try to thank everybody. Now, this trailer just looks huge compared to this truck here. Oh, okay, it's actually struggling right here a little bit. Now it stopped for a second there. I might have to pop it in low to do this little drive here. I'm also thinking maybe I should just tow this. I learned my lesson from previously there. It just took off way too fast going down the hill. I'll tow the big truck with this still. Possibly. We'll see if it even works. It's going to get a little muddy up ahead. I mean, this ain't too bad right here. Definitely some mud there, but it's navigating really, really nicely. I'm surprised, honestly. But we're going to still attempt to pull it at the same time. Now, I did leave that engine on. That's not good. Spending all my money on fuel. Well, you know what? I'm not spending anything on fuel, actually. There it goes. Still going. I haven't even had to put it in low yet. So I think we'll make it work. I think my truck back there is actually pushing me right now. It's like really close. Well, it was really close. Now it's slowing down through the mud, but it was like right up against me. And it will do that. It will push me, which is awesome because I can use it right now. Hurry up and push me. There it goes. Come on, get a little bit closer. Almost there. Oh, you're about to touch it. And you're touching it. There, perfect. Touch my rear end and push me. Oh, I'm out of fuel. I was like, man, why am I not moving? So it was struggling pretty bad there. I'm like, why are my tires not spinning? Whenever I was down to like 1 or 2 liters, and then it just hits me out of fuel. Okay, yeah, no big deal there. We got some on the top rack there. Let's go ahead and grab that. Even got some in the truck behind us, but not stealing that stuff. Okay, that's a little better. Now it's actually moving. Seeing some dangerous water level pop in now right there, just in this little area. I'm telling you, it gets deeper over there by that magnifying glass. And I'm pretty sure last time I drove through there where I got the engine damage, I think I had a snorkel. Probably not, because I think the snorkel was like level 12 or something like that, but I do know I had a lift. That is for sure. And I ain't got a lift here, and I ain't got the biggest tires. So it might end up being more of a problem now than it was previously. So, oh my gosh! I was wondering why I was struggling. Holy cow, no! Well, there's a roll over there. How in the world did that happen? I thought maybe it just got stuck back there. Man, that was going to get this barrel's alpha for me. That's ridiculous. Let's see if I can possibly flip it over. I mean, it's leaning pretty bad. I probably won't be able to. I can't believe that happened. I guess they hit that little boulder right behind this trailer. Gosh. Yeah, that's a flip over for sure. Well, how am I going to do this? I got an idea, actually, that might work and stop me from flipping over. Possibly utilize this trailer quite a bit. Let's see here. There it goes. I think this is stopping me from flipping over. Water damage to the truck. No! Please don't water damage the truck. There we go. We'll get in this position right about here, maybe. Maybe a little bit more turned. There we go. We'll attach the winch over there. Water damage to the truck. That's not good. That's not good at all. No, 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 no. Don't flip me over. Let's detach the trailer. I think I'll use the trailer as a solid point to keep me from moving. or try to at least. Okay, we'll put a winch on the back of this truck, put it on the big truck over there, and so much water damage there. It just keeps saying water damage, water damage. I really hope that's... I really hope it's fine. Okay, not too bad. Let's see if we can do anything here. Looking at the damage on the engine, that's what I'm saying, not too bad too. Let's see if we can activate anchors possibly. Restore crane. Can I go into crane mode? I can't go into crane mode. Can't start the engine either. See if I grab a hold of a winch. Oh, it doesn't got a Thompson winch on it. Change truck. Oh gosh, this is not good at all. What I was doing earlier where the trailer and the truck here was jackknifed, that seemed to work out pretty good. Move the truck. So I might give that another try as well, but I just don't think I can get it flipped over. And I don't see any trees big enough out here to hold me. Well, you know, maybe there is one right there actually. As in hold me in place and use the tree. It's a attached trailer. Let's try that little thing I was talking about a second ago. Jackknife in this trailer, attach the winch, see what we can do here. Maybe a flip over all the way onto this trailer. I'm not sure. We'll go ahead and put it in reverse, try to do something here, backing up. It's moving somehow. I really don't know how it's moving, but it's not working. So there's a trailer right up here I'm kind of interested in though. Might be able to get me up past all this stuff, and I might be able to lock myself into this tree. I think that's a trailer. Oh no, that's a small tree. That ain't gonna work. I can't even pull myself out with this. Oh wait, yeah I can. There we go. It moves. Water damage, getting that water damage. This is going so not good because I'm about to lose this load. I think it's moving it. Yeah, I really do think it's moving it. I'm moving. That means that truck's moving. Yeah, that truck is moving. Okay. Maybe if I get it up out of that area. Is there any trees nearby? I mean, there's this one kind of okay sized one right here. Maybe if I could get it into that position, might be able to hide behind that truck or tree and try to flip it over, but this just turned into a wreck. Looking a lot flatter on its side there. I am liking that. That is pretty nice. I might be able to flip that over now. Try that whole jackknife method again. See if it works right here. Let's see here. I never did this before. I did not know that this would actually work, but somehow it's stopping me from flipping over, which is amazing. Well, I think it is. It's starting to pull me. That's not good. Come on! I'm almost tempted to just do a recovery on this thing. This is just ridiculous. Oh, no. I mean, I can do recovery or I can bring out the other truck. I'm honestly not sure if that other highway truck's gonna make it. Let's go ahead and continue on. We'll come back to that possibly at a later time or sooner than expected. Well, you know what? There's a nice little bank right there. Maybe I can drive it up on this bank here. You know, I keep saying give up on it, move on. Give up on it, move on, but I just can't do it. Can't. Okay, we're over here by this Kick Alphas now, or whatever, Kick Barrels Alpha. Let's go ahead and detach the trailer, go ahead and try to knock this out real quick. Now I'm going to repair my vehicle, my engine, because like I've said before, it's not looking good in that area. So I need to get some good momentum, need to blow through that area, try to get through it fast to the other side, and then obviously back. Yeah, sounds easier said than done, I think. Even look like there's some nice high ground right over here, actually. You know what? I never noticed that part. Looks really high right here. Might be able to follow this over there. Oh, hey, look at that. Doing a lot better than I thought it would. Yeah, usually I just go off to the left right there, and it's kind of a deep or steep drop off, steep, whatever. They're both kind of the same there. Hey, we got that all done there. At least we're getting some good progress here, some good news. Local entertainment, congrats. They'll get your picture in the break room. In honor of your victory, here's your reward, 130 XP and $2,200. Gosh, I still can't believe the thing's flipped over there. That's just ridiculous. But so I'm surviving this a lot better than I thought I would. I like that. Hooked back up to these bricks here. We're going to go ahead and take them over to the factory. Getting low on fuel again, but I'm pretty sure I got enough to make it over to our fuel trailer that we set up as a little fueling hub, which is very smart, by the way, and it's going to turn out paying off really well because this is not enough fuel to get back to our garage or another fuel station if I hadn't previously moved that over. And oh my gosh, am I stuck? Please don't be stuck. This can't be stuck. Is it stuck? No way. Maybe it has something to do with the low fuel. Refuel. There we go. Almost out on that roof rack though. That's really scary. Never actually ran out on that roof rack. Let's detach this trailer, see if I get moving a little bit. Get up kind of out of this rut possibly. And no, I'm not. I can attach a winch to it though. That's not going to help me much. Maybe it could pull me back some possibly and get me up out of this rut that I'm in. And let's hug the left side here, I think. That'd probably pay off pretty good. There we go. Finally getting a little traction and momentum here. Now that trailer's back there. That's not a good place for that trailer, but I'm gonna hook a winch to the tongue of it and try to pull it through this area real quick and make it easier on me, I guess. Now I don't see any good winch points up ahead or anything like that, and that's not a good thing trying to climb up this hill. But maybe if I can get that trailer up here and hook back up and leave it in a low setting of some sort, I could probably crawl up this hill a lot better than I think I can. Now I am pulling the winch in while still driving forward, so that tells me I can drive with it pretty good. There we go, should be backed up enough to it. Attached trailer, not liking seeing that red canisters on the top there. That's just telling me I'm low on fuel up there. I believe I got like 8 liters left in those. I've never actually ran them out before. Today might be the first. Just sunk right down in that mud. Oh, there we go, we got a winch point. Well, we had a winch point. There we go, we got another winch point. We had another winch point. And I'm done. This is ridiculous. You know, I'm finally kind of out of the mud here. Not seeing much mud or anything like that thrown around. But my issue here is trying to get up this hill now. Like I got it in low, that seems to be working the best. That low-high, you know, it doesn't work too good in the mud. Maybe it'll work on a hill pretty good. And no, it's not. It's actually making me fall backwards. No. All that work I did. Oh no. I might just need to detach this trailer and just winch it up the hill, because this is not going good. Hey, let's go ahead and read off this last comment from episode 4. This one's from Levi, or Levy. I don't know, probably Levi. I don't know. I don't really see the word Levi name or anything like that out there. I mean, there's Levi jeans, but I ain't reading what it says or how it's spelled. Either way, hey, you left a comment saying good vibes. Hey, I really do appreciate that. Thank you so much for stopping in, watching, leaving the comment. Awesome, man. I really do. Man, woman, I don't know. Never know. I'm sure I'm going to mislabel somebody's gender along this route. Gonna say somebody's name wrong, but I don't know. Either way, thank you. I believe these bricks actually go right here. We do not have the mission selected in the top right or anything like that. It's one of those special tasks or missions, I believe. Not a task, because these are tasks. The contracts, that's what it is. I believe it's one of these contracts. We'll see easier if I just hit cargo management. And no, that's not right. What in the world? Where did these go? Could have sworn they came over here. Let's see here. Is that a job out there? Maybe I gotta accept it. Pipe dream, possibly. There it is, right there. Bricks, metal beams, accept. Okay, that'll do it. Let's go ahead and drop these off now. Part of it's done. We also still have metal beams to bring over here for that. This drill and spare parts is a separate mission. But part of that's done. The other part is to deliver that heavy fuel tanker semi, that one where we're trying to steal all the fuel out of. And we will get there eventually, I think. Now this trailer, I don't think I need it. Part of me doesn't even want it either, because this truck does not pull a trailer very well. I can see the positives of having it, and I can definitely see the negatives of how slow it's going to go. But hey, if it's going to make it through an area that's hard for me to get through with anything else, maybe it's worth it. I'm not going to delete this trailer. I'm going to go ahead and keep it for now. I don't know if I'm going to transport it back to the garage or what exactly I'm going to do with it. My main focus right now is get some fuel in this thing. Gosh, I mean, we are almost out. There we go, made it to the fuel trailer. Let's go ahead and refuel everything here. We're going to refuel the Scout 800, refill the top roof rack. We got down to 8 liters there. I could have easily put the 8 liters into my truck and said, hey, we're out, but I ain't going to do that. I believe, there we go, turn off the engine. I thought I turned it off for a second there. Now we're going to have to call in the big dogs to recover this Fleet Star, unfortunately. But I might make a little pit stop by the garage first, because there is an engine out there that can be used on this, an upgraded engine. Also, it can be used on the Fleet Star, but the Fleet Star is obviously not going to be needing it anytime soon until I get back to a garage. And I'll most likely bring both of these back together to the garage. So yeah, that's kind of looking like what's going to happen there. Time to check out that engine. Maybe it's an upgrade, maybe it's not. Looks like it does increase the fuel consumption, so might not be worth it. I don't know. What do I got here? Okay. So I already got a pretty good upgraded one. We got the Westline V6 2420, a slightly modified variant, blah, blah, blah. So I could increase the fuel consumption, which I'm obviously not too worried about that. and I don't really see anything else going up or adjusting that I'm gonna need. So let's just leave it the way it is. While I'm here, I'm gonna see if there's anything new. Obviously, we know there's probably not. Really need some bigger tires though. I should probably get this crane, right? I'm just kidding, it's locked. Hey, we got $24,000 though. That's looking pretty good. Yeah, maybe a recovery ain't a bad idea. It'd save me a lot of time, a lot of a headache. You know, I think I'm gonna do it. I think I'm gonna pay to recover it. Because I'm telling you, that's gonna be a lot of a headache trying to get that out of there. And I'm kind of worried this might not even make it. Let's go ahead and jump back over to that Fleet Star. Yeah, this just looks so pretty, right? So pretty. And recover. $5,000. I knew it was kind of up there. I thought it was $5,000. Yeah, I'm gonna do it. I can't believe I just did that. Why did I do that? Oh my gosh. I don't know. Just struggling so much with the Scout there, getting the Scout out of there with that trailer. Thinking about getting back up in there with that highway truck. I just couldn't do it. I couldn't do it. Couldn't risk it. Couldn't take a chance. Oh. Could stop there for fuel, but I don't want to stop there for fuel. I'm actually going to stop at the last location for some fuel. Now I'm going to head back to that northeast corner. Whenever I get there, I got two more. Wait a second. I probably should have grabbed fuel from there. Now I'll grab fuel from this heavy fuel tanker semi-trailer. But I got two more crates out there I need to get. And I'll go ahead and switch over that mission as well because I don't like looking at this. Let's see here. Where's it at? Missing machinery. Start tracking. Takes me all the way over here. I guess that's where I accept the mission. Well, there's two more. There's actually one right here and one right here. I can grab those on my way here. I was saying I'll get more fuel here, but I don't need to go there yet. I need to cut right through here, grab those two, and head them up to the factory. That's what I'm gonna start doing. We'll see if I make it or not. I'm starting to think a little more about the name of this episode, how I'm gonna name it and everything. I had plans to come in naming it Conquering the Mountain or something like that. Even got a nice few thumbnail shots for that. But I don't think I conquered the mountain. I think the mountain made me its little beep. I don't want to insert a beep sound. I'll just go ahead and make it myself. A lot easier in the editing. But gosh, I'm telling you, that's just ridiculous. That really is. So we're going to top off with some fuel here, like I was saying. Then we're going to continue heading in that direction over there to get these drilling spare parts. That's exactly what they are. But I'm running out of time here, so I'm going to wrap up the episode and see y'all next time. Hopefully we can have an episode with no issues, hopefully. But that counter in the top left is definitely changing quite a bit over these last few episodes, and I think it's because I'm not playing it safe anymore. Coming into the game, playing it safe, maybe these missions and these trains are getting a little bit harder. Maybe I was just playing it a little safe, and now I'm getting complacent and thinking I can do a lot more than I actually can. I'm not sure, something's happening. I know I don't want to roll over. I just want to get there, get it done. Because I am starting to get pretty frustrated with this game. I need a break. And I'm already moving in this direction right here. Because I didn't realize my mic was not on. So that's actually making me really upset and really worrisome right now. Because I just got done recording 2 hours of State of Decay 2. Yeah, hopefully that mic was working there. I don't know. I thought it was. I need to check that a little better. I thought by now I would be religiously checking that. But either way, on this episode here, we're going to be reading off comments from episode 5. Right now, we're currently working on that mission, missing machinery. So we got 2 more drilling spare parts we need to move over to the factory. Should be pretty simple. They're just right up the seal. I'm hoping it's pretty simple. No telling. Anything could happen, especially a little flip over as well. But on top of reading off comments from episode 5, because there's only 2 comments there, I'm also going to go ahead and read off the comments from the Supercut. Yeah, the Supercut's got quite a bit of comments there. We'll go ahead and load up this, and then we'll jump into our first comment. We'll activate the anchors, go into crane mode. I don't think one of the anchors came all the way out. I think it's bumped up against that box. Yeah, we'll grab this real quick, and then we'll jump into the first comment. So I'm looking at our fuel and how fast it goes down all the time. Apparently, it might not go down as fast as it does in real life, and these tanks might actually be a realistic size. I did not realize that. Now, this might be a little difficult getting up here. I'm seeing some issues with driving in this. I'm gonna go ahead and put it in low, put that diff lock on. That way I can crawl up this fairly easily, hopefully. Now, I'm gonna leave it in low, leave that diff lock on. I've had troubles trying to get up this little slanted hill here, but we'll go ahead and try to jump into the first comment on our way up here. This one's from DVids. Well, as I am concerned, our real-life commercial car fuel tank is 40 liters in size, while another one is as large as 50 liters. So that's what I'm saying. Pretty realistic sizes. Didn't realize that. I believe mine converted over to liters is 70. I just never realized that. And what else we got on there? So basically he goes on to say, it's a long comment, I don't think I agree with all. Basically he goes on to say the math of how much liters is used. Why is this tilting so much? Okay, I guess that anchor did not go all the way out. Oh man. Let's release that winch real quick, see if I can get that anchor out even further. There it goes, looks like that anchor went out a lot further there. Probably pretty hard to tell with how dark it is. But yeah, like I was saying, he goes on to talk about the usage and how much it uses and everything, saying how it uses 6 to 7 liters per 100 kilometers and then up to 20 whenever you gun it. So looking at that compared to what we're running on this game, if I'm reading that correctly, I believe this game is actually giving us better fuel mileage than what you'd get in real life. Now, maybe I'm reading something wrong there or interpreting that wrong. I'm not sure. Either way, he goes on to say it is a game mechanics, stuff like that. So, yeah, I think I mentioned that as well. It's just a game mechanics. They'll put in their own different challenges. So, maybe that challenge of the fuel thing is not as big of a deal as I thought it was. Maybe not. Still thinking if that recording got done or not. I'm telling you, I'm gonna be so mad if I just recorded 2 hours of that and got no voice in there. Oh gosh. Yeah, we'll put those anchors back, restore crane. I guess the restore crane would have done the anchors at the same time, no big deal there. Hey, but hey, D-Vids, hopefully I'm saying that right. Thank you for stopping in, watching, leaving the comment. That one's over from the Supercut. Now, I just wanted to get into that because I was talking a little bit about the fuel and the fuel capacity and sizes of these tanks. We're doing pretty good on fuel, and we got a fuel tanker in this direction as well. So I don't think that's going to be an issue, but you never know. There could be issues popping up anywhere, especially with flipping over, and this is kind of a slanted curve here I got to do going uphill. So this one definitely does worry me, so I'm ready to grab hold of one of those trees. I'm facing that direction. I'm going to quick winch it, and oh, I still got the low on. Didn't realize that. You know, we'll keep it in low going up this. It's going along pretty nicely. I'm liking it. It's not giving me any troubles. So there's quite a bit of comments. Episode 5 only has 2. The Supercut has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of them. So we'll go ahead and jump into some comments from Chris Stewart here. So this comment is from episode 5 from Chris Stewart. He left a comment saying, I think you are flipping the trucks just for content. I swear I'm not. I'm really not. Now, I did a little more research into that whole Scout 800 because I keep flipping it so much. Obviously, we all know it's top heavy and it's going to be flippy. I thought it was a lot better than the 1500, but I started looking at different polls out there, and apparently the 1500 is ranked number 2 as far as the Scouts. Number 1 is the Hummer, and the Scout 800 is ranked number 3. So maybe I made a mistake there going over the Scout 800, but I've used it in the past, and it's just seemed to work so much better. I think that's just because of the mud part. So I'm not sure if I'm going to try to switch back over to the 1500 or not. There is another 1500 in the second region. And then another comment from Chris Stewart here over from the Supercut. He left this one saying, well, I guess you know what this is from, but he left this one saying, it's not Supercut Sunday. Have to wait a week to watch this. Came out on a random weekday, I guess. Yeah, I believe SnowRunner, I think, I should know this, but I believe SnowRunner comes out Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. And every 5 episodes, I'm going to throw together a Supercut. People just like watching the Supercuts, and better than just the shorter ones that's 30 minutes. So I'm going to put together a Supercut and release it in session with the other ones. So after episode 10, there will be a Supercut. That's my idea behind that, and that's how it's going to work. Every 5 episodes, there'll be a Supercut. They're all going to come out to about the same length, 2.5 hours, 2 to 3 hours or so. I don't think I'm going to do any big grand Supercut with this series because of how much time I'm going to put on this in the limited amount of space, because a big grand Supercut, what's that going to be, like 20-something hours of gameplay probably? Yeah, so no, not happening there. But hey, Chris Stewart, thanks for stopping in, watching, leaving those comments. Really do appreciate it. Now, I'm not sure if I should go ahead and top off with fuel or not. You know what, we'll do it. Why not? Why not? Fuel up every chance I get. And I'm draining the Scout. You've got to be kidding me. The Scout only has 2 liters left. I'm telling you, why don't they pick the correct one? So simple. Rolling in now to the factory. This should be finishing up. Oh, wait, no, this ain't going to finish it up. I don't think I'm going to get paid for this. The missing machinery might require a fuel tanker as well to be delivered. Maybe. And that might be the one I already have in town. We'll see what happens. I'm not 100% sure on here. But it does say metal beams a little bit further down. That's for another mission. Okay, hey, I guess I did get paid for that. Not bad. So missing machinery. Hey, it says not bad. I don't know. Maybe I read that. I'm not sure. But either way, I said the same thing I said there. We might have more work for you if you keep this up. Cool. So 280 XP, $3,200. We're coming along pretty nice on money, I think. Let's see what we're doing on money, if I can find the correct button. $2,200. Would be more if I didn't spend $5,000 recovering this thing. Cannot believe I did that. Well, kind of can. And I don't know, am I going to count that as recovery or not? I'm not 100% sure. I'll figure that out during editing. So next up is drowned heavy truck, and that is actually the next mission I was wanting to do, was this drowned heavy truck. So we're going to go ahead and head down in this direction, backtrack the way I kind of came in, jump down there, try to grab that heavy truck and get it out of there. There's no trying, we're definitely going to do it and succeed at it. Don't know how long it's going to take though. On our way over there, let's go ahead and read off another comment. This one's going to be the last one from episode 5 from Snow Dude here. I try to keep up and watch all your videos. This is the only way I'll go near hard mode. That's pretty funny. Yeah, I get a lot of comments talking about people new to this game as well, and hard mode and stuff like that. So this is the only way you'll go near hard mode. That's interesting. Now, I mean, it's not too hard, but there's definitely some parts of this hard mode I don't like. From what I understand, there's that game mode plus where you go put different settings in there that you want to do, and a lot of people do that. I believe Snow Dude mentioned he does that as well. He still makes it a little harder, but some of the stuff that doesn't necessarily make it too hard you can take out, like changing the time of the day. I'd love to be able to change the time of the day. Keep that in. Oh, just stole some more from the scout. Gosh, I'm telling you, why does it do that? We'll go ahead and refill the scout while I'm here. Obviously, I won't be able to drive it and take off with it. But hey, Snow Dude, man, thank you so much for stopping in, watching, leaving the comments. Really do appreciate it. Really looking forward to seeing you back on here commenting whenever I brought back the series from my other channel. Y'all didn't know that. I do got multiple channels out there. Got a farm sim dedicated channel. Also got a shorts channel that has a bunch of old farm sim content and SnowRunner content on it. Well, probably some other content as well. Oh, whoa, that was a hard hit, but it was only 1 damage. Okay, I was not, oh man, I don't know. I was expecting a lot larger number there. Let's say that. I'm telling you, I've did some little tiny hits that's like totaled out stuff and broken tires. But that big, huge hit, that was really surprising. Gotta be careful going through this area here. It looks like a nice open field kinda, but there's a bunch of stuff there. So I'm almost close to that drowned heavy truck. Oh, what is this? Oh, that's not what we're doing. My bad. I'm sorry. We're doing something else. We're not doing that one. Where is it? It's not even on here yet, I don't think. Stuck trailer, nope. Maybe you get on there as I grab it. I'm not sure. I don't think it's actual mission because it's a truck I get to keep. Oh, yeah. I don't even have to drag it all the way to the farm. I can hit recover in it. I think I can. So yeah, we're not doing that drowned heavy truck. I'm sorry, my bad. We're just recovering a free truck that's out there. But it's definitely stuck out there. It really is. Now, let's go ahead and put it in all-wheel drive. I haven't put it in all-wheel drive yet. Going through here, trying to see how far I can make it without all-wheel drive. It's actually really amazing how well these vehicles work without the all-wheel drive. Really surprising me. Oh, wait, there it is right there. I'm so far off. Maybe I can pull it straight. I usually don't pull it straight. It's actually looking like a good idea. I'm caught on something. I think just a little bump. Yeah, let's head straight. I usually pull it out backwards, but I never realized how smooth it is over here, kinda. I mean, it looks smooth. Maybe it's a hard ground, maybe it's not. There we go. We'll grab hold of that. Looks like I got it. Now there's definitely some water damage going on to it. Oh wait, I ain't got it. I guess I disconnected the winch. My bad. But yeah, like I was saying, there's definitely some water damage going on to it. I'm pretty sure it's completely totaled out as well. Can't run it, can't do anything with it. And there's even a little trail right here. Huh. I think it's designed to come out this way. That is amazing. I've never actually brought it out this way. I'm shocked. Yeah, I'm gonna take it nice and slow, put it in low. Hey, that kind of rhymed. Didn't mean to rhyme. Not this time. What? Okay, that time I did. Well, yeah, just a little trail right here. This is sweet. Now, I might try a different path up. I usually take it up this path over here because I'm usually pulling it out this way. But if I'm gonna pull it out this way, I might shoot up this road here, and that might even be easier because I have a hard time on this hill over here. Generally, I have a hard time on that hill getting up. But hey, we'll see what happens. It's actually coming along pretty nicely. We'll go ahead and get out of low. I think we'll be fine. No telling if we will or not until I try it. But let's go ahead and read off some more comments. This is going to be from Table Duck. You left 2 comments over there on the Supercut. And the first one, it says, I love your voice. Keep it up. Hey, man, I really do appreciate it. I'll tell a little backstory behind that in a second. And then second comment, having to re-watch this for the 3rd time since your voice keeps putting me to sleep. Laugh faces. Yeah, so that whole putting you to sleep thing, is that a good thing or a bad thing? Let me know. Because funny thing is, you left that comment, new truck discovered. What? Oh, okay, I guess I wasn't close enough to discover it. Interesting. But anyways, is that a good thing or a bad thing? Because you left that comment the day after my wife put on one of my videos to fall asleep to. I never seen her do that, so I was just kind of shocked. And the thing is, I've actually fell asleep quite a bit editing my videos. Yeah, quite a bit. So I don't know, is that a good thing? I mean, a nice relaxing voice maybe? I don't know. Is it a good thing though as a content creator? Maybe I should change into ASMR gaming? I'm not sure. I have considered it, not necessarily with my voice, mainly with just gameplay sounds and mechanics, but I don't know, maybe I could get my voice in there doing some ASMR gameplay. Kind of funny, I think. But yeah, there's that comment there. Now, speaking of love your voice, keep it up. Hey, I really do appreciate that. So at my last job, the one I recently left, I have said I worked in a factory and stuff like that, and 12-hour shifts, blue-collar job. So at one point I moved up and created a training program, and part of that training program I was building content, online content. We have a department specifically for that, but they're so backed up and they take a while. They just wasn't as fast as I wanted it to be. So I ended up learning how to build the content myself, and one of the things was I needed some voiceover work done, and the guy that does the voiceover work, he was just really busy. So I was like, I'll try it myself. They set me up in the recording studio and all that. It's nothing fancy like an actual musician's recording studio. It's just soundproof walls with a mic type thing. So nothing super fancy. But I do that. They send me the recordings over, or I go pick up the recordings off a flash drive or something. And the guy I'm picking it up from, he tells me that I don't have the voice for anything like that. So, I mean, he was nice about it. He wasn't rude or anything like that about it. I understand. And a lot of people who make content or want to make content, they don't want to hear their voice. Honestly, I think my voice has changed quite a bit over time doing this content. I don't know how, I just think it has. Maybe I'm getting more of that radio voice, I guess. There's something called a radio voice, or something called a TV voice, or a news voice as well. Maybe I'm getting more and more of that. And you know what? This hill going up here is not as steep, but this upcoming part right here is definitely looking steep. So maybe it's worth it, maybe it's not. I do know I'm not struggling yet. I might be struggling here in a second. So yeah, no, man, I'm saying I really do appreciate that, because I've been told that my voice is horrible. Not in a way that offends me or makes me want to prove them wrong. I just didn't give up, and I hope that inspires some of y'all out there who are making content and don't have their voice in there. Put your voice in there. Just keep doing it, it'll get better. Also, who knows, maybe you have the greatest voice out there. So, wow, that was so much easier than I normally do this right here. That's crazy. Anyways, hey, Table Duck, I think I already said it. Once again, thank you for the comments and the positive encouragement there. Really do appreciate it. Let's get this back to the shop. Yeah, the garage, and see about upgrading it, keeping it. Last time around, I recovered this thing. I sold it off. I don't know if I'm going to sell it off or not. I mean, there is a four-wheel drive vehicle out there I'd love to purchase. Not four-wheel drive, I mean off-road vehicle, off-road type vehicle. A truck like this, I would love to purchase it. I don't know if I'll ever get to it anytime soon. Money's an issue, it really is. Especially on this game, it takes so long to build up some money, but if I don't need to get rid of this truck that I'm towing, maybe I could turn it into something good. I think it's a highway truck, I've never used it. And I keep thinking I'm gonna end up hitting something back there. Getting closer and closer, but I'm gonna go ahead and rob some fuel from here. Speaking of robbing some fuel, let me get into another comment here. I believe this one talks a little bit about the fuel thing. Williams. Yeah, Williams. Let's see here. Let me steal that real quick. Nothing in that Kodiak. Don't want to put anything in that Kodiak either. I believe the fuel tank is busted and it'll just drain. There we go. Fleet star filled up. So that comment there from Williams, pretty long. I'll try to read it off here. Hi, I play this game from the first time up here, and a lot of people play hard mode, but using the fuel and repair points from mission trailers. For me, oh, stay on the road, stay on the road. For me is easy mode. Okay, so it's easy for you if you're using the trailer refill points. I play this, from what I understand from that comment, I play this never using mission trailers. Okay. First, I use all the materials from the game, and after I buy new ones, I don't use Russian trucks in American maps, and vice versa. This is hard. Okay, so wait a second. First, you use all the materials, so you use the fuel, or you don't? From what I get from this, it looks like you don't use the fuel. And I've seen a lot of people play this so many different ways. So that sounds like a great idea, not using fuel, because that's kind of what I got from it. I don't know if using those fuel points is helping me or hurting me. I would like to think it'd probably be helping me because I don't got to drive back and grab so much fuel. Also, I don't know how much the fuel cost. So I don't know. So maybe clarify a little bit more on there, or somebody else can clarify. Maybe I'm just reading something wrong there while I'm trying to drive and I'm not focused on 100%. But from what I understand, he's saying I shouldn't use the mission trailers. It'd make it harder. But then he goes on to say something else. First, I use all the materials from game. So all the base game trucks and stuff probably. Now, you're saying no Russian trucks in America, vice versa, stuff like that. I don't know if I'll ever come across a Russian truck. I'm not sure. Maybe I will. I really don't know. Because the Russian trucks is a normal thing whenever you come in on normal mode, not hard mode. For example, if I was to come in right now just on normal, I would have a huge amount of DLC trucks, and some of those trucks are Russian trucks. Now, maybe you're talking a little bit later game, moving trucks over to different maps. I'll probably move whatever trucks I want to move over to whatever area, probably, because I'm paying for it. So I'm not sure what's all happening here. Maybe there's some miscommunications in there and stuff. So my plans is to actually move the trucks over to different regions for sure inside the map. Obviously, I've already been doing that. But as far as transporting to a different map, for example, once I get down here with Michigan, I plan on moving all over to Michigan. But will I move this, not Michigan, to Alaska? But will I move the ones from Alaska to Russia? I plan on it because I'm paying for it to be moved. And in real life, that stuff can be moved for, I think, $5,000 to $10,000. I believe that's usually what it is if you want to ship something from Hawaii. I'm just using Hawaii as an option because I was in the military and I talked to people that were stationed in Hawaii. But for them to move their car from Hawaii back to the continental states or whatever, it was like $5,000. And the military paid for it, of course. But okay, let's see here. Yeah, we're completely broken on everything. Maybe I should repair this right there. Not gonna happen. Don't know what I'm gonna do with this exactly. Let's go ahead and get out of that screen. Move to garage. So we now got a new truck. Anyways, Williams, don't know if I said it though. Hey man, thanks for the comment. Really do appreciate it. Any feedback's great. Welcome. Let me know how exactly you're playing this game. Any other suggestions, different ways I should play it. Hey, let me know because I definitely remember those, keep notes of it, and we'll try to do it eventually. Try to build, let's say, the ultimate hard mode. Okay, we got a Chevy here. Let's see about truck store. I believe it's a highway. We go under highway right here. GMC. Oh, mate. No, it's not. So I can't even buy the DLC stuff. For instance, let's see here. It's a heavy duty truck. I didn't realize that. It costs more than the Fleet Star. Does that mean it's better than the Fleet Star? I'm really not sure. But okay, what we were talking about here, where are the foreign ones at? That not an option, I guess? So what you're saying there, where you don't run Russian trucks in America, I guess that's not an option. Yeah, there it is. Truck is not available in North America. I guess it's an option maybe if I transfer it over there. I definitely can't be buying any yet. And there's a lock on a lot of these DLCs, so I don't know if I could buy them ever. But yeah, if I came in on normal right here, I'd have this Tatra and I'd just be blowing through everything. So I was speaking a little bit about off-road truck I want to get. I want to get this one right here, $82,000. I don't know if there's any other ones out there to get. I'm not sure where to explore the worlds to find these trucks. There's a Freightliner here, reach rank 20 for that. That's a long ways away, but I've been told this International Paystar is a good way to go. Let me know what y'all think. It's going to be a while before I get there. Like, what truck should I buy next, if I should even buy one? Anyways, let's go back in here to this truck here and see exactly what we have going on. Looks like we got an upgraded engine for it. That's pretty nice. It's really nice. It's going to take it up to an A+ power to weight. Obviously, its weight's a little low right now. Look how beat up it is. Suspension. I think there's an issue with the all-wheel drive on this one, possibly. I got to find it in Alaska. So I'll keep a hold of this for right now because I don't even think I'd make any money on it. We'll retain it. Deploy from another garage will cost money. Understandable. Let's go into truck storage. We'll look at selling it. It's going to sell for $16,900. I'm going to keep this as a little savings account that I'm probably going to forget about. You know, like whenever you're doing that final push towards your goal, like, oh, I just need another $5,000. I'll be like, oh, hey, wait, I got a truck in there. Just kidding. I'll probably forget about it still. But that's the idea behind that. And plus, I want to hear what y'all's opinions are on that truck. Should I keep it, fix it up, get rid of it? I do know we're going to jump back over to this Fleet Star, though. It looks like I got to upgrade an engine for this Fleet Star, and it's going to take it up to an A-. That power to weight bar right there, compared to the other truck, the bar is down pretty low compared to the other truck. I don't know if it's the same amount of notches in there as well. Let's go ahead and upgrade to that engine. And I'll leave this engine here as a backup just in case I want to switch out the engine with the other truck, which is our GMC, which actually has a name now. We'll get into that name soon. The name for that GMC is going to be Betty. And we'll read that comment in a minute once we hit the road. Now we're on the move back to the northeast. We're going to go grab some metal beams and head back up to the northeast to work a little bit on this other mission. It's going to take a while to do the other mission. Let's see here. Is it Dyson Diesel? Maybe. Yeah, pipe dream. Start tracking. Cool. Oh, okay, that's the northeast right there. Man, my map was all twisted around. So I'll pick up some metal beams from this place right here and then deliver to the factory. I also got to deliver the heavy fuel tanker semi, which is right here, to the factory as well. But there's just so much in there. I don't know if I want to hold off on that because I feel like this is actually hurting me not completing these missions. I probably have enough money to give me a nice truck by now. I'm just not 100% sure. But like I was saying, this truck off to the left here, the GMC, it's now got a name. It's gonna be Betty. And you know what? We'll take a second, read that comment off, and go ahead and get it in the garage because I want to check something. Because that comment there's from Alan. He actually left 2 comments. I'll get into one of them right now. Alan, the name the GMC Betty and paint it her black. I used to have a black long-nosed Freightliner named Betty. Sadly, some lady ran a stop sign and we met at 55. She did live. Hopefully you're talking about the lady at the stop sign. And hopefully you're talking about your truck as well. Let's go ahead and jump in, move to the garage. The only reason I want to move it to the garage is I'm interested. Can I paint it black? That's what really interested me right now. Is that black? No, that's brown. Is there a black? There's a black right there. Paint it black. Okay. I will do that for you, man. I don't know if it costs anything. I'm prepared to pay whatever. It looks like it didn't cost anything. You're the only person that suggested a name for this GMC, and I'm going with it. So this is Betty now. I'm going to try to remember to say Betty whenever I refer to the GMC. Try to remember. We'll see if I can remember. While I'm in here, I'm actually going to go ahead and change out the frame setup here. We need a saddle high to move that trailer. Let's see here. Yep, saddle high. That's a free one. Perfect. Love it. And let's go ahead and leave garage. I'm not going to be driving it over there to grab that trailer yet. I might get my own fuel trailer because I'm going to need my own fuel trailer. I thought I had my own fuel trailer, but it seems like they're all going to a mission of some sort. I need to get my own personal fuel trailer that I will be keeping that will not be going to a mission. And now that I think about it a little more, it might be this one right here. The one directly in front of us over there. I think that one is ours. Okay, because I was a little worried. But I need to get one that's empty. Maybe I'll get a semi one. That seems to be a little overkill though, running a semi one. Maybe I'll just make the delivery and lose all the fuel out of it. I'm not too worried about it. But Alan, hey, you left one more comment. Let's go ahead and jump into that one right here. And this is actually going to be the last comment from the Supercut and last comment I'm reading off this episode. So another comment you left says, I've been playing for about 78 hours now, and I'm giving hard mode my first try, and watching you for tips has definitely helped. Oh, crap. Oh, man. Oh, hey, by the way, we got a recovery that went up whenever I recovered that other truck. Hey, Alan, man. Thanks for the comments. Really do appreciate it. Let's get this thing recovered. I'm glad I'm not too far in there. There's a rollover. There is a rollover. And I'm really glad we got this truck really close by. So yeah, Alan, hey man, I think we actually got about the same amount of hours on this game, maybe. I mean, I've played it in the past on Xbox. As far as me having this on Steam, I think we might have around the same amount. Maybe you even have more. So good luck on hard mode. Yeah, good luck there. I mean, it's really not too hard, and you'll realize that after a while. Yeah, it's so more convenient for me to recover that instantly like I would do on normal. But I'd have to pay a little fee for that. Come on. Oh, this is not looking good. Even if I do get it flipped over, I'm still a little worried it might not. Can I turn that engine on yet? Engine stalled? Nope. You've got to be kidding me. Yeah, so now you're probably realizing by now it really ain't too hard. At least nothing I've came across was too hard, except for the fact that I have to do my own recoveries and I have to be a little more vigilant on my fuel and just spend more time driving around. There we go, got it. Okay, we're good here. Looks like the tires are spinning. I don't have the truck on. I will turn that truck on though. Let's get it up out of there. I want to try to drive it out like this before I release it and it flips back over. Yep, see, flipping back over. Maybe I should try to back it out. It's not a bad idea, actually. Come on, back it out. No, 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 no. Yeah, we all good, right? I don't know, we might not be good. maybe that new truck I just got's gonna be the same thing to save us here. So I'm gonna have to back down this way because if I try to turn around and hook up and pull it out and I'm hitting the throttle, it's gonna try to drive forward while I'm hitting the throttle going the other direction. So while I'm hitting reverse, it's gonna try to reverse at the same time here. Now you're saying I gave you a lot of great tips. I mean, I used to watch a lot of tip trick videos on this game, used to. I learned a lot from YouTube in general. Now the thing is, you can learn so much from watching gameplay videos. Come on, man, stop flipping over. Yeah, you can learn so much from gameplay videos. And why is that not driving? I got that truck on. And the thing is, those tips and tricks videos out there, yeah, they're good. And whenever you're looking for something very specific, it's nice too. But sometimes you don't always know what you're looking for. You learn so much just watching gameplay, and I don't know everything, so people are going to help me out quite a bit in these comments. I really do appreciate all that. Maybe I'm getting caught up on this pole here, trying to pull it out and back it out. I'm going to try to use this as a little bit of support here, switch over to the other truck. Handbrake's on. Hopefully that handbrake wasn't on when I was trying to move out of there. Come on, get me out of here. There we go, we're missing that pole. We're up and out of there. Okay. Let's get those metal beams delivered to the factory. Hopefully no more issues because I'm not reading off any more comments. Yeah, that's the fun thing about reading these comments off. Obviously, it could be done the same thing as a live stream as well, but I don't plan on live streaming on this channel anytime soon. I do want to eventually get into live streaming, but I'm thinking I want to hit like a goal of like 5,000 or 10,000 subs before I do live streaming. Now, if anybody does want to watch me live stream and see the face cam and all that stuff, I do that over on my Farm Sim LFG channel, so Farming Simulator LFG. I do live streams over there. As of right now, it keeps changing, but as of right now, it's Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, 8 a.m. Central Standard Time for about 3 hours. And 8 a.m. that's when I want to start. Been a little late here and there. Gotta drop the kids off. Somehow they're just taking their time. I'm just gonna pop it back in low, put that diff lock on. I know I don't go as fast, but it just seems to be going a lot smoother and easier up these hills doing that. I used to not do it as much, but I'm really liking it now. Eventually, I actually want to convert this whole channel into probably nothing but live streams. That takes a while to build a channel audience and everything, doing nothing but live streams, and I really don't have much time to live stream. I mean, I do this full time, so yeah, there should be no excuse. I should have plenty of time to live stream, but I focus a lot on making long form videos, recording and editing. For example, I'm going to record this for about an hour. I'm going to edit it for the next hour, hour and a half, and then I'm going to process it through the editing software, and that's going to take 2 to 3 hours to process through, where I can't do anything on my computer. And so I usually do those processings at night whenever my wife and kids are home. That way I'm not really tempted to really do any work on the channel. Plus, I like to try to spend as much time with them as possible. I think that's a great thing about me doing this full time now. I'm able to spend a lot more time with the family. I left my job where I was working 60, 72 hours a week. Even for a while there, I was doing 84-hour weeks for a long time. And that was 6 days a week, 14-hour shifts. But my normal was 60 to 72 hours. And I actually broke it down one time, what was my average per week. Because there's some weeks I would only work 36 hours. And my average per week was 63 or something like that every year. And I've been working there for 5+ years, what, 7 years, I think? Gosh, I really don't remember. Yeah, 7 years sounds about right. 6 years? 7? Yeah, 6 years, coming up on 7. Yeah, it was almost 7. Okay, we need some metal beams. Don't need them inside here. Definitely don't want them in there. That's a $150 charge. This is another thing I don't like doing. Well, it's really not bad. It's really easy. Oops, that's a horn. I meant to hit that same button actually puts those anchors out. But I gotta be in this screen first. Yeah, so, I mean, this ain't bad. This is actually really easy. It's just time consuming. And I mean, I say time consuming, would that take me like 30 seconds? It's not like it's gotta be perfect, but every second counts to me. I'd like to move fast and faster. And that's another reason why I probably keep rolling over so much with Chris Stewart there saying he thinks I'm rolling over just for the content. He's messing with me. He messes with me a lot. I don't want to roll over. I want to get it done as fast as possible. I want to make as much progression as possible in these episodes. I really do. Now, I'm starting to think I probably shouldn't have went this route. I should have probably cut left back there. Got over to the hard road. Oh, man, getting a little bouncy. Okay. Ooh, I thought I was going to flip there. And the reason I probably shouldn't have went this route, I mean, look at this swampy mud here. We came over here to get that fuel tanker at one point. And can I just shoot straight across here? I really don't know. I'm going to give it a try. Might not be a good idea at all. I'm sure a lot of people probably think to try it. Let's see here, look at the map a little better. So this road just curves around. I'm gonna try to shoot straight across. No road there. Could work out good, could work out bad. But I do know I got a forest off to the left side, and that's gonna help me with the winch points if I ever need them. And you see they set it up like this, like, oh yeah, it's safe. Go ahead and drive across and then drop, probably. No, actually it's working really good. I'm really surprised. Gosh, that was real nice. I have never got through that area that nicely. I don't know, I wish I would have took that shortcut a lot sooner. Looks like the pipe dream is getting closer and closer to being done. Here's the metal beams right now, gonna drop off. And I actually gotta move that trailer right there somewhere. I don't like moving that trailer. It's big and the route is not very good. Well, I'm gonna play it a little smarter on the route. The way I've taken it in the past was not very smart. Let's put it that way. Metal beams there, no money. Gosh, I keep expecting something to pop up like money or something, saying, hey, you got this XP, you got this money. Nope, still got a little piece there to do. That's gonna be delivered to the factory, and we'll be doing that here pretty soon. I actually want to grab our fuel tanker we have over here and our scout and start moving back towards the home area. You know, now that I think about it, I probably shouldn't. I should probably hold off for a minute just in case I need a nice recovery vehicle of some sort to help tow me up out of the area. I don't think I will. It's pretty well paved, moving that heavy fuel tanker semi. It's actually fairly easy. What? 4 damage, come on. I just keep beating this thing up. I'm gonna go ahead and grab hold of the tongue on that trailer. Love these trailers for this reason. Makes it easy to turn around. Now, hopefully I don't accidentally throw it off the side of the mountain here, but it should whip right around fairly easy. As I'm saying, please don't go off the side of the mountain. That's a pretty good size drop off right there. Okay, it's gonna end up rear-ending me. No! Let's see here, can I connect there? I don't know, I feel like I'm way off. Yeah, I'm way off. Let's get that connected though somehow. Guardrail right there so it's not gonna roll off. Maybe I connect there? Come on. I know I'm not that straight, but hook up. Now actually, you gotta be on point with trailer hookups like this right here, because you are not moving any of this by hand. There we go, attached trailer, perfect. Now we'll actually go ahead and put a winch point on the back of the tanker, grab hold of our scout and move it at the same time. That way I can knock out 2 birds with 1 stone here. And this is gonna get us back towards the fuel station where that heavy fuel tanker is. And this actual trailer goes over there for a mission. I don't know if I'm gonna get it done or not, and I need to be careful not to go too fast and throw around my scout back there. We've seen that a time or two. We have seen that. Oh, 7 engine damage. What the heck did that hit? Okay, maybe I just need to be careful not to damage it. You know, I'm doing that low diff lock thing quite a bit more now, and I mentioned that earlier. I think the deciding factor behind that was the fact that I put that scout in low diff lock. Well, the diff lock stays on, but I put that scout in low high or low, and it was pulling this while this was flipped over, this Fleet Star. So I think that's kind of my deciding factor. It's just like, I'll have no trouble, just leave it in low. And generally hills is kind of my trouble with that area. Tires just spinning because I'm trying to go too fast. But you put it in low, the tires aren't spinning, generally. So, well, not as fast, so hey, usually don't have much problem there. So that is definitely a new approach I'm taking to this series, and I feel like you're off the road, you're hitting stuff back there. Gosh, you're way off crooked there. Please don't break something. Let's see if I end up clipping something here. Yeah, you're up against the rock. Okay. Really? Really? I don't even think the engine hit there. I'm pretty sure it's the trailer that hit. Gosh. The thing is, the back of these trailers, they don't have winch points right in the middle. It drives me crazy. It's either one side or the other. Yeah, I guess that's how it does it sometimes, right? Just run that Scout into a trailer back there. No engine damage to it. It's all good though. Probably end up hitting this trailer here. Nah, I hope not. Yeah, we good. We good. I believe it turns when I turn. Not where I turn, but when I turn. So if I turn the wheels right now, it's going to turn right then. Not whenever it gets to that spot. I think that's how that works, which is not always a good thing. Could use it to an advantage sometimes, but most of the time, you want it to turn where you're at, because if it turns too early, it could end up clipping something. So you got to be careful there and kind of take like a wide turn, like a big long trailer where you're running here. We're almost there, and then we're going to get Black Betty out. Well, I know the GMC is called Betty. Painted black, so Black Betty, obviously. There's a thing there. So we're going to be getting Black Betty out here pretty soon to hit up this fuel tanker right there. Let's see about accepting this next mission, or putting it on this next mission. So fuel carry off-road truck is recommended. Yeah, it definitely is recommended. Would have been a lot easier. Let's go ahead and get that over there as well. We'll go ahead and, what is it, refuel? Yeah, I think I'll, really? You want to use the Scout? The Scout's all the way back there. So it was one to steal from the Scout. Gosh, you gotta be kidding me. I got plenty left in here. Plenty of fuel left in here. Just kind of up in the air on should I refill it now. I'm not gonna do it. Well, I'm kind of up in there on should I turn it in now. And I'm not gonna turn it in quite yet. It's just gotta go right here. I'm so close. I'm gonna get our own fuel tanker back there. You see the tires are turning? And about to run right into that pole. I'm gonna get our own fuel tanker from our garage and drain the rest of this out. I mean, we are pretty close, even though, man, that looks really full. That does look really full. We are pretty close to draining it down, another 1,000 liters out of it. Well, we could take another 1,183 liters out of it and still complete the mission. So I'll be doing that here pretty soon, I think. Let's stop the engine here. We're gonna jump over to our other truck here in just a second. Looks like the Scout is off, but I'm actually all out of time here. Yep, all out of time, unfortunately. So I'm gonna go grab that fuel tanker, start heading in that direction. Well, don't know if I'll make it or not. Probably just make it to the fuel tanker. Anyways, really want to thank y'all so much for stopping in and watching. Really do appreciate it. If y'all haven't already, please make sure you hit that like and subscribe button. If y'all got any tips, tricks, or suggestions, feel free to leave them down in the comments section, because they're always welcome, very much appreciate it, and very much need it. And until next time, y'all take care.